You're listening to
Two Girls.
One Crypt.
Listen if you dare.
Spoilers ahead.
I don't know what the hell's in there, but it's weird and pissed off, whatever it is.
What's your favorite scary movie?
You shouldn't live, Bill.
In 1995, America Online offered access to the World Wide Web, and the information age began. The last Far Side comic is published, and the Om Shinrikyo cult carries out the Tokyo subway attack that kills 14 and injures over 1,000. Selena is murdered in Texas, and Oklahoma City is bombed. O.J. Simpson is found not guilty, and Operation Desert Storm officially ends. The world says hello to Post Malone, Timothy Chalamet, and most importantly, Megan Thee Stallion. We said goodbye to serial killer Fred West, Bob Ross, and Donald Pleasance. Tonight's movie offerings span the range from A-list hard-boiled police thriller to a D-list campy horror fun. You're listening to Two Girls, One Crypt. I'm Misty.
And I'm Kendall. And for this episode, we're joined by a very special guest, straight out of Patreon Ghetto, our friend from Film Strip Podcast, Ron Hogan. Hello, Ron.
Hi, Kendall. Hi, Misty. It's great to be here on the actual show. I
I'm
know
a
you were
frying
trying to
pan.
use me as a draw to lure in Patreon customers. I don't know how
No,
successful that
not at
was.
actually, I wasn't. I was just quoting you.
No, I know,
Oh,
but
God.
that's why you had me on the Patreon. You're like, surely
Yeah,
he's got
if
some
Ron's
fans.
here,
You're
everybody's
wrong.
coming.
I don't.
Surely has some fans. You were actually making Two Girls One Crypt history because you're the first person to ever be a guest on a regular episode.
Yes.
That's not a
Really?
franchise
Yes,
and
not a
not
franchise, not a
a
bonus
holiday.
episode. Yeah.
Nope.
So,
Wow. I'm not going to take back what I said about being the Patreon being the ghetto, but I do appreciate this opportunity. So thank you.
thank you, Ron. I'm excited to see
Oh
how
man.
this goes format wise.
Yeah. Me
Yeah,
too.
it's going to be fun to see if Kendall makes it through the whole episode or not.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
I feel like you got such lean back on your last laughing spell that you almost like disappeared off the screen.
Yeah. Yeah, Kendall's gonna cry for sure. Yep, load up on that water. You're gonna need it.
I might gag too, but we'll get into that.
Oh yeah, the gagging.
Hmm. Yeah, Ron, I have a very weird gag reflex for gross things, which is funny
Hmm.
because I love to watch gross things. Our body horror episode, which at this time has not come out yet, but will by the time this
This comes
episode
out.
drops.
Yeah.
I literally gag while we were recording, thinking like talking about the fly.
She almost threw up. Like
Oh yeah,
it sounds like she caught
that's a
it in
good
her
one.
mouth. It's pretty gross. But I recorded it and I kept it. And I made a clip
That's
of
awesome.
it and everything.
So speaking of gagging and body horror, when my cousin was pregnant with her second child, I was hanging out at her house, and this was like 20 years ago because this child has grown up and moved to Los Angeles and works for Nintendo and shit now.
Wow.
But we were having a conversation, and she said, "Hang on just a second." She turned her head, she threw up into her hand,
Oh, cool.
and then she was like, "I'm gonna go throw this away, and I'll be back." And it
That
was like
is
nothing. It
a
was like,
professional. That's what that is. That's
I've done that at
impressive.
Dragon
yeah,
Con, but I had a
Oh,
cup.
yeah. I've done that in a strip club, but I
Throw
did
it
it
in the
like
cup.
in my mouth. I just held it in there and
Yeah.
then swallowed it.
Oh,
oof.
I've done that before. But the cup, we were at a rave and someone had given me cherry infused Everclear,
Yum.
awful,
Oof.
and poured it into, was it apple pie or something?
Oh,
And the
foul.
time, yeah. And
Mm.
so I took a sip and immediately was just like, this was after days of drinking. and I was like, I gotta throw up, but I'm in the middle of like a nerd rave. So I just opened my cup, throw up in it, and our other friend Misty was dancing and she sees me, she stops and she's like, what the fuck are you doing? And I just throw up in the cup, put the lid on, and then like go set it down and then continue dancing.
What happened to the cup?
And then it's someone else's.
I don't know, not my problem.
Yeah, then it becomes somebody else's problem.
Yeah. Oh, gross. You know what? It wasn't down
Just
for
like
long,
public
so it was
sidewalks and
probably
bushes.
fine. It was probably still drinkable.
No one's gonna drink it. I hope they don't. I hope no one drinks a random. I say I hope no one drinks a random drink they find, but I have done that before.
Kendall, you are you're talking about yourself right now. I was about to say that you do that.
Anyway, I don't do that anymore. I have grown up.
Yes, we're all adults here. And since we're all adults here, Ron, we have interview questions for you because we
did
are
not
professional
prep
adults.
you. Yeah,
These should not be like gotcha questions. I think they're pretty safe.
Should I go put on a tie or something? Like I'm being interviewed.
No. Ron, what are your top 3 horror movies?
Me personally?
You personally.
OG Halloween, I love it.
Damn.
Just such a vibes movie. Return of the Living Dead. I've had a soft spot for that movie for years. The soundtrack is one of my favorite movie soundtracks. I love that era of punk rock and hardcore music anyway. The fact that it's set in my hometown also helps. The fact that the first time I saw it, I had a mohawk like Suicide.
Sweet.
Also helps. Yeah. And see, this is like asking me which one child is my favorite. I only have one child, so I can give you one answer.
Exactly.
But this is like if I had 50 children.
Well, what we always say is it's your list and you can change it anytime you want. And the next time we talk to you, if it changes, that's okay.
Exactly.
Which we won't ask you this again, but that's just what we say.
Presumably to tie back to your body horror episode, I don't know how you could have a body horror episode and not talk about this movie, The Thing.
Oh, yeah, that's my number 1. Absolutely.
We actually talked about that with Isolation.
Winter Isolation. Yes.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It's good. It's a good choice.
Good.
My wife has never seen it, and I keep wanting to have her watch it, but she is not a body horror person. And I think that, and I know that would be a step too far.
Yeah, especially with the
I'm not
dog.
pushing it.
I feel like is
yeah.
I
was gonna say it's not too gross, but also
it's pretty fucking gross.
It
gets.
I'm not a good judge of it. I'll like gag at roaches and ice cream, but I won't gag at like playing with intestines and Terrifier 2.
But roaches and ice cream is a thing that can happen in real life.
Right.
Yeah, it is.
But not playing in intestines.
Clowns only don't kill that many people. And usually it's over like gambling debts or like drugs. It's never like play in your intestines kind of murders. It's always just like carny type murders.
You're so right. It's street people murders.
That's a good one. Yeah, street people.
Okay.
Speaking of street people murders,
yes.
So after you guys release your body horror episode, when are you going to do your Melt movie episode?
Our what movie?
Our what?
Melt movie.
Melt movie?
Yeah.
Explain, please.
There was a subgenre in the mid to late 80s of movies that are called melt movies that are just like splatter movies. For example, Street Trash. Have either of you seen Street Trash?
No, it's been on my watch list for years. Haven't gotten around to
number 3 on this list that I just looked up.
The Stuff.
Yeah.
Yep. The Beyond.
The Blob
is on here.
The Beyond is on there. Yeah.
Yeah. Is the Blob on there?
Yeah.
The Blob is on there.
Society.
The 80s version specifically.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
society is because of the big
the
thing
shunting.
in the end. At the
Yeah.
end,
Mhm.
yeah,
I love
where they're all like,
Society. Okay, well, I need to watch all these movies
I didn't know there was a
because I
term
love
for that, but
Society.
that makes sense.
yeah, any kind of any kind of movie where even like RoboCop has a sequence that's uh when Emil gets doused in the toxic waste and he's like dissolving and he stumbles out in front of the truck and Boddicker runs him over.
Was Indiana Jones too late for
Um,
that?
uh, you could definitely include that on like the tail end because that was still close enough
Okay.
when he when they open up
Raiders.
the Ark of the Covenant and
Mm-hmm.
the yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's the melting movie? The Substance.
Oh yeah, that's a melt.
She
What was
melts.
that?
The
Yeah.
Substance
Oh,
from last year
yes,
is a
that's
melt
right.
movie.
Oh my God. I'm so glad you let me know because that is like one
I've
of my
still
favorite things about body horror is when they melt into a weird
Goo.
something. Yeah.
Mhm.
yeah, and there's a little bit of not necessarily goo, but goo adjacent. Yeah, there's goo in Tales from the Hood. That's right.
Yeah.
Adjacent.
There's there's goo.
Remind me when we get there. Um, what is your favorite horror franchise? Franchise meaning more than 3.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Probably Final Destination.
Ooh.
Those
Shocking
movies
answer.
Really?
are just dumb as hell Rube Goldberg devices, and I always enjoy. It's like if you ever played the game Mousetrap when you were a kid,
Mm-hmm.
how big of a pain in the ass it was to sit up with Mousetrap, and eventually you got tired of waiting for somebody to get caught in the Mousetrap legitimately. So you're like, you
Yeah.
know what? Do you just want to set this thing off? Yeah, that's what those movies
Mhm.
are. It's like,
We never played the game. Me and my brother would just set up the thing and then
Same.
just. I have
Same.
no idea what you did in the game. Good answer.
All right. I'm putting Ron in for that when we cover that one day
Okay,
in like
Final
5
Destination.
years.
Yeah.
Mhm.
What is your favorite horror genre?
zombies.
Okay, yeah, that
Pretty
tracks.
One
pretty quick, easy answer for me.
that
I'm a big.
was
I love Romero. I
Mm-hmm.
love Lucio Fulci. Speaking of
Mm-hmm.
movies with occasional melting and
Yeah.
slime,
Mm,
uh,
so gross.
I I I love like Nightmare City,
I haven't seen
a
that one.
great '70s, a great late '70s, early '80s Italian zombie movie. That's kind of like the
ooh.
one of the spiritual fathers of like 28 Days Later because the zombies are fast
Oh,
and also can use
scary.
weapons. Um, yeah, I love that kind of crap. I mean, I did write about The Walking Dead for
True.
all 11 seasons, and
Yeah.
then like 8 to 9 more seasons if you count all the various spin-off shows that I had to cover for Den of Geek back when they paid me, um, and had money to have people review TV shows
Right.
and write features on them. So, yeah, zombies have been my thing for a long time. It's even in back when I was in college, I would run games of the role playing game All Flesh Must Be Eaten, the zombie survival role playing game.
I've never heard of that
So
one. I
that
That's
didn't know
tell
there
you,
was
fun.
a zombie one. That's
yes,
cool.
it was really fun. I ran a really, I didn't bother to learn their rules. I just made up my own house
That
rules.
I mean that works.
Um, well, I didn't have a collection of all the dice that you would need,
Mm,
but I had D20s and I had D6s, and I was like,
that's all you need.
uh, yeah, and I was like, you know what, I'll make it work. Uh, yeah, so and
Last
that was fun,
question.
good times. Yes,
What is your favorite Universal monster?
It's very important.
my favorite is probably Dracula, specifically the Bela Lugosi Dracula. But
Okay.
the universal monster that touches my heart the most is Gilman.
Oh, okay. I kind of had a feeling you were going to say that. I don't know if we've had that discussion before or not, but
Good answer.
hmm
As long as it's
Well,
not the
Gilman
Invisible
is.
Man, we're safe.
Oh no,
Fucking
but I
hate that
do
guy.
like the Invisible Man sequel with Vincent Price.
I haven't seen
But
that one.
that's just because it's Vincent Price.
Yeah, that might help.
I mean, it's not.
Yeah.
It's still not
Just-
good, but like to hear that cool voice say the Invisible Man's lines helps.
Uh,
You know.
beggars can't be
I think
choosers,
the
I guess.
original Invisible Man has a great speaking voice too.
Yeah, he's just a dick. I hate him.
Yeah. She just hates the character.
I hate him.
That's understandable.
I read the book for our episode and I was like, why am I reading this? I hate him so much. I hate him.
Something about movies where people become invisible, it brings out their worst qualities.
Yeah, imagine.
Oh yeah, for sure.
'Cause-
Because you're not being held accountable for anything you
No
do.
consequences.
Yeah.
I mean, just we all remember Hollow Man, certainly.
Mhm.
I
Certainly.
went with a friend of mine and her dad to watch that movie in the theater, not expecting Kevin Bacon's CGI penis to come flying at the
my
screen.
Was it in 3D? That would be fun.
No, this was before 3D was a thing, as much as it
Visual.
is, as much as it
Yeah,
became. But
yeah.
The visual I got just now.
Keep it.
well, he's literally like turning invisible and he's running towards the camera, and you see like flop.
Yeah, that was a choice they made. Like, and you know how that they had to edit that frame by frame too. Perverts. All right, so we have 4 movies that
It's
all
just,
came out.
since we're recording.
No, go ahead, Ron.
Sorry, I'm just gonna bulldoze over the entire format of the show with my dumb
do it.
sides and name bullshit.
That's why you're
But
here.
I was just thinking, because we're so close to the holiday season as we record.
Yes.
I was thinking of the line, the Jacob Marley line from A Christmas Carol. I wear these chains I forged in life. I made them link by link and yard by yard.
Mhm.
But I CGI'd Kevin Bacon's penis frame by frame and inch by inch. So see, when I get these intrusive thoughts, I have to say them. And
I mean,
No,
I'm
so
glad
you do.
because
Mhm.
that's ridiculous.
I'm really glad
this
you
is the
did.
kind of that's the kind of stuff I would put in articles so they would edit it out and leave the things that I really wanted to
Exactly.
get in to be left in.
So yes, the reason we're all here tonight is for 4 movies that were all released in 1995. We've run the gamut with quality here.
Oh boy. Yeah, these single years are we might wear ourselves out.
I think we're going to take a break
and-
from the single years.
Yeah,
for a minute.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
fine with that.
Yeah,
So who
me
wants to
too.
go first with their? I say we talk
What
about
did I pick? Let's see.
your big one last.
Yeah, we'll say that one for last. So that means you go first.
Okay. Let's go ahead and start with Tales from the Hood, since we've already brought it up. Tales from the Hood, 1995, of course. It's rated R, an hour and 38 minutes long. Our synopsis. A funeral director tells 4 strange tales of horror with an African American focus to 3 drug dealers he traps in his place of business. The tagline is "Chill or be chilled," which is one of my favorite taglines I think I've read in a minute. That's a great one. Our director is Rusty Kundif. I believe that's how you pronounce his last name. He also directed Tales from the Hood 2 and 3, which I'm going to have to
There's
watch.
sequels?
Yeah.
Oh,
Ron, have you seen the
hell
sequels?
yeah.
I have not seen the sequels.
Okay. I'm gonna have to watch them.
pumped.
He did 2 episodes of the new Creep Show that just recently came back out, and he directed 25 episodes of the Chappelle Show, which is interesting.
Mhm.
And you left off his crowning achievement, A Fear of a Black Hat.
I haven't seen that. That's why you're here, Ron. You're
One
here to
of
tell
the-
me what I need to watch.
Yeah,
It
I have a
was one of
list.
those movies that was like appointment viewing when it would pop up on Comedy Central at midnight uncensored,
Oh, really?
because it was a really ridiculous satire of that early '90s burgeoning hip hop scene. It was fabulous.
Interesting. I'm gonna
I mean,
watch
CB
and have no idea what
CB4
I'm talking about because I know nothing about the
CB4 gets a
early.
lot of the attention because Chris Rock is in it, but Fear of a Black Hat is one of the funniest things that uh, is one of the funnier is the funniest of those hip hop spoofs. Let's just say it that way.
Okay, I'll watch it.
I'm writing that down.
I'll be lost because I was a very small white child in the early 90s. So I'm going to not get a lot of references probably.
Same.
Um, notable cast, and feel free to jump in on these anytime you want, Ron, because I know I'm not going to mention probably some that should be. We have Clarence Williams III, who plays Mr. Sims. Now one of my favorite horror characters, probably ever. He was
For
in
sure.
2 episodes of Twin Peaks, Half Baked, Maniac Cop 2, and Purple Rain. We also have Corbin Benson, who plays Duke. He was in Your Friends and Neighbors, which is a recent show. I don't know if you've seen it, Kendall. Martin watched all of it. He loved it. He
No.
was in The Curse, American Gods, and The Dentist. We have Dwayne Whitaker, who plays Billy. He was in Halloween 2, 2009, The Devil's Rejects, and Pulp Fiction. David Alan Grier, who plays Carl, The Muppets Wizard of Oz, Jumanji, and 123 episodes of In Living Color. And last but
Yes,
not
yes,
least,
he
we have,
was.
yeah, all of them probably. We have Paula J. Parker, who plays Sissy. She is in Them, which I just started watching. I love her. And also, she was in Friday. Am I missing anyone notable?
Not that I can think of.
Okay.
Uh, Not off the top of my head, no.
So I will say, for context's sake, because I did say I was a very small white child in the 90s. I am still mentally a very small white child. So when I see movies that are from like the black lens, I feel like I am not going, like I don't appreciate it fully. And I felt that way watching this movie. Like there was a lot of really heavy shit um that was being, shown in, a fictional horror way. That I was like, I almost feel like I shouldn't be watching this. I don't know. I loved this movie. I love an anthology, number one.
Same.
Also love that we have
Hmm.
4 shorts. I thought we were gonna have 3 like the usual, but we got 4.
Yeah, me too.
Um,
Yeah, I appreciated that surprise
mhm,
because when I was watching, I was like, okay, they're gonna because I haven't. It's been years since I've seen it. And I watched it to refresh myself for the show. And I was
mhm.
like, okay, cool. I remember the one with Corbin Burnson and the not racist version of the Zuni fetish doll. Uh,
Yeah.
but I was surprised that there was a last one. Yeah,
Um,
which was a Clockwork Orange. But
yeah, hardcore convert. I I didn't know how to wrap my mind around that one. That one really threw me for a fucking that's what it's like that one especially
Yeah.
is the one where I was like, I have experienced none of that. None of this storyline is applicable to me. I watch it and appreciate it and really love thinking about it, but I was like, oh my God, this feels so over my head and like over my heart. Like I don't know how to explain it.
So the tone of the movie was really different for me because I guess I expected it to be fully funny.
Yeah.
Because I guess because of the name,
Hmm.
but there were, like you said, some heavy storylines and
Yeah.
some very important stories told.
I
And
mean, there were
the
actual
one with the
pictures of
kid,
lynchings, which
mhm,
honestly, I'm like, we need to look at these more often. I feel like my grandparents need to
mhm.
look at these. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like people
yeah,
need to see that not in like a blinking second in a horror movie. It just
mhm,
shocks me when I see things like that because I'm like, we don't see that enough.
no. The the one with Walter, the kid, the whole time I was like, please let this be an actual monster and
Hmm.
not a man.
I thought the
'Cause
same.
Yeah, and of
I
course
knew
when
it
it
was
turned out
his
to be
dad.
his.
I knew it was, but
Mhm.
then I was like, "Oh, please be a big green monster." That's what he drew.
I
Please
also
let that be
knew,
it.
I was like, it has to be an adult. Like it has to be.
Hmm.
But then I was like, maybe it's just a monster. Maybe it's, I don't know.
No.
That was very sad. And that is the one that had melting.
Yes.
It
And
did.
I
Yeah,
love
you're
the
right.
fact that it had David Allen Greer playing against type. He's
Hmm.
already really well known by this time as a comedy, funny dude. And when he shows up and is mean as hell,
Yeah.
it's shocking.
And he's
Um,
scary. Like he's
I
actually really intimidating.
did not realize that was him. I could not for the life of me place where he was in this movie. I can't believe I didn't notice that.
He was a scary man. I
Hmm.
He was
love,
surprisingly intimidating. Yeah. I
Yes,
yes.
love
he
it when
was.
I love it when like comedy people play against type and tap into whatever that weird vein of anger is that they all seem to have.
Yep.
But
And
it's so
actually
effective.
nail it and
And
show
he's
that they're like a professional like actor who could do
Like a
everything.
good actor.
I
Yeah.
love that. Um,
Um,
I really, speaking of that specific segment, I really loved the like the body breaking special effects
mhm.
at the end when
oh
he
yeah.
dies. That was so neat. It reminded me of the new Suspiria, the remake. Um,
Um,
Hmm. Oh yeah.
yeah.
but
I did
the
like that. I like that it was like almost a voodoo doll when he was ripping
yeah.
it up. Hmm. I liked that a lot.
Speaking of Mr. Sims, I want to talk about him for a second. Clarence Williams. Again, because I am a small white child, I don't think I've seen him in anything else. So, but watching
Yeah,
this, I feel like he's a seasoned actor and I should be familiar with him.
same.
I don't know where he came from, but holy shit, I loved his character. Like I could watch just a whole straight like 2 hour movie of him just doing anything, but especially him working in a funeral home is excellent.
He was
It w-
great.
I I'm more surprised that it took them so long to make the sequels to this movie that they did
What
because
year
I
should they
feel
come out?
like
Like,
2018, I think, and
oh
2020.
shit.
Oh
Oh, really?
gosh.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
shocking.
He uh Rusty Cundiff says that the only reason he was able to get the money for the sequels is because Get Out was a big hit.
Wow.
And that kind of woke up the audience for this kind of quasi funny, quasi political,
Huh.
black, very black centric horror.
Keith David is in the second one, and Tony Todd
What?
is in the third one.
What? Okay, I gotta watch those immediately. Like,
Yeah,
tomorrow.
yeah, same.
Incredible. Yeah, I loved every single segment of this. I love the
Me
wraparound
too.
story. Um,
Yeah, I loved that. The ending. I felt like this movie was long. Maybe it's because I don't know. It's been a weird week. That week in between Christmas and New Year's, but I
yeah.
think I watched it in two pieces or two parts, but I felt like it lasted long and not in like a bad way. I really
Hmm.
enjoyed everything I was watching
Yeah, I
and I
feel like it
loved
was
the
well
ending.
paced.
Hmm.
Yeah, I would watch this again. I would watch this every week if I had the chance. I'm a little miffed that I waited so long to watch it, honestly.
Yeah.
It has like a lot of my
I love that
favorite
we could
things. I
watch
don't
it.
know why I waited so long.
Yeah.
Whatever. I love it.
And there's so many fun, there's so many like nods to things that are very specifically black culture in this
Hmm.
that even I caught a few of them, but I know I missed a lot of them. But there's very specific things like uh, for example, in the first segment, the community activist that gets killed by the police,
Hmm.
his name is Morehouse, and Morehouse is a famous black college in Atlanta.
Hmm.
It's like part of the Black Ivy League of HBCUs.
Hmm.
Um, and I thought it was a very interesting take on like the police brutality tale
Mhm.
to me, in the sense that, you've got the one guy who takes it too far, but uh he's so wings Hauser that everybody else is kind of afraid to get in his way when he gets
Right.
going.
Yeah.
Because we see him not just beating up the innocent guy he pulled over. He's also like threatening every other cop around him, and like he's getting in his partner's face, and
Yep.
even the quasi nice white cop who gives us the reverse training day moment in the car after the beating is like cowed by this guy because he's just such a ball of hate.
Yeah. It's interesting
And
because like
you
scenes like that, like were written by a black person because of how like nuanced every scene. It's not just your the white cops beat up a black guy. Like there's some that are just like maybe you don't want it to happen, but let it like there's like nuanced characteristics to all the cops. It's not like a black and white situation. And I watching movies like this makes me want to go read other things. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, finding out
Mhm.
that there's a college named after Morehouse.
Mhm.
Yeah, and even like the most interesting part about it to me was like specifically at the very end after the black cop whose name escapes me. Um,
I don't remember.
Me either.
um, I should have written it down somewhere, but I'm on a phone, so I don't have my notes.
We say that
Um,
every time.
he thinks he's done like the thing he needs to do to get Morehouse peace, right? Because we
Right?
see zombie Morehouse come out and kill a guy hilariously by grabbing by the dick and smashing his head into his tombstone.
Loved it.
He hunts down all the other cops. He rips Wings Hauser's head off.
Love that.
He's just drives the other guy basically nuts, and then crucifies him. And the black cop comes over. It's like, I did a good job, right, brother? He's like, you're not my brother. You
Mm-hmm.
stood by and let him do this to me.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yep.
he gets
I
it because
love
I
it's
love
not.
that.
nuance. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was an awesome moment because it's like, see, your good deeds don't make up for can't always make up for your misdeeds.
Exactly.
You doing this thing by luring these cops in so they can get killed by the angry zombie Morehouse
Yeah.
does not make up for the fact that you let them kill Morehouse.
Mhm.
And not only did you not report them to internal affairs or go to the media or do anything like that, you just quit and left.
Yep.
So you washed your hands of what you unwittingly or wittingly took part in. Because I feel like, he wasn't going to grab a nightstick and start beating Morehouse either, but he
Right.
certainly didn't go out of his way to help him.
Exactly.
Yep. Very
I
well
mean, and they
said.
weren't afraid to do any of that in front of him, so they knew he wasn't
Mhm.
going to do anything about it. Yeah, that one and like the KKK comeuppance, the one with the politician and his little not a
Yeah.
social media
Oh
manager, his
gosh.
PR
Yes.
guy infuriated me. But if I could say anything, it's all of these segments are really satisfying.
They're satisfying
I,
and unfortunately still very relevant.
Yes.
Because this was done what 30 years ago? Oh God.
Yeah.
30
30
years
so,
years
ago.
ago.
Yeah.
so this was done like around the time David Duke was running for
That's
Congress.
what I thought the
David,
reference was David Duke.
yeah, and
Yeah.
that's why his name is Duke Myers.
Thought so.
Ah,
And I mean, all of us are from the South. I feel like a lot of these stories are unfortunately like familiar, at least, or like, still are, unfortunately. Like I still see a lot of these things happening. People are still visiting plantations for fun times. Um,
yeah.
and hearing incorrect history. So it's really cool. But
I
sometimes the
also
ghosts
think
burn
that
them down,
Corbin,
so that's fine.
yeah. I like that Corbin Burnson, like he was perfect for that role because he just seems, I'm sure he's a nice guy, but
Right.
he just seems like he fit that role very well. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like he
He was
always has that smarmy face.
mhm.
I mean, that was the thing that made him famous. He played a smarmy kind of dirtbag lawyer on LA Law for like 10 years when that was the
Mhm.
biggest show on TV. And then
Perfect.
he goes and he plays the smarmy dirtbag third baseman Roger Dorn in Major League.
I've never
Yep.
seen Major
So
League.
he's one
It's
of those
fine.
guys who everyone I've heard says he's super nice
Hmm.
and really cool, but
That
he's just got
tends,
kind of a dirtbag face.
He does
yeah.
have a dirtbag face.
And you know what? Good
He
for
does.
him. He's using it and getting paid.
Uh-huh.
So,
Yep. Yep.
but
Very
yeah,
true.
And his little 2 episode arc on American Gods, he was the best part of that season, of
He
that pretty
was
bad season of American Gods.
was that the
oh,
second season or the first season?
Second
no,
season.
Okay, I
yeah.
didn't see that.
The second one's where it
The first
started
season was
to, yeah.
the first season was really good. The second season was where it starts to go off the rails, and then the
Mhm.
third season. Uh, Fun fact: I interviewed Shadow Moon
Oh, did you? I
from
love
American Gods.
him.
That's
Yeah,
cool.
and him and the guy who played Digital Boy
Mhm.
and Bilquis, and there was might have been another person, but I'm blanking. But I made him mad at me because I asked him a pointed question about his feud with Orlando Jones.
Oh, yeah, that was a no-no question. I remember all that going down.
That's
Yep,
fun.
and it
Ron,
instantly and
good
after
on
I asked
you.
that, the interview was over. I
Good
saved
on
it for the
you
last
because
question when I was
they did him
low on
dirty.
time.
Wow.
They did,
Ooh, low on time, my
and
ass.
he was part of he was a producer on the show, so he was involved in that decision.
That's so shitty. Well, when he was let go, that's when the show started to absolutely deteriorate. I'm sure there were other decisions behind the scenes that contributed to the that shit still pisses me off because that's one of my favorite stories, and it season 1 was so incredible. I didn't watch season 3.
Yeah, him and Orlando Jones and Ian McShane are basically the two people who put season 2 on their back and
Hmm.
attempted to carry it because
Carried it. Yep.
they wrote and rewrote so much of the scripts that it's
Really?
not even funny. Yeah, and and knowing that, having that come out on the set suggests that it was far more dysfunctional than anybody's willing to admit.
Hmm.
Um, and that was before we learned about Neil Gaiman. So,
Right.
Oof.
Right. Yeah, Ryan Murphy
but
left
yeah,
after this first season too, right? He didn't do season 2.
it wasn't Ryan Murphy. Who was
Oh,
it?
not Ryan Murphy, my bad.
The other guy, Pushing Daisies and
Yeah,
Hannibal.
and yeah, oh my God. But I do this every time. I say Ryan Murphy every time, and it is, and that is an insult. And of course, because hold on.
It is because I watched 12 seasons of or 11 seasons of American Horror Story, so I know
Yeah,
what Ryan Murphy's like.
I know. Brian
Unfortunately, we
Fuller.
all
Brian,
do.
I am so sorry.
Brian
Brian.
Fuller.
Brian
It's
Fuller.
Brian Ryan, and every single time Ryan Murphy comes through like a pissed off spirit, and I'm like a shitty
And you know,
medium.
he probably loves that too, that his name just pops up into your brain.
No, because I
He
love
gets a
Brian
little like
Fuller.
he gets like a little bell ring, just like in It's a Wonderful Life. It's like, oh, so and said my name.
Somebody confused me with Brian Fuller again.
Like the devil.
Well, that's about all I can say about Tales from the Hood. This is
How
probably
did
one
you
of my
Yeah.
new
feel?
favorite anthologies.
I really loved
For sure.
the segment we've talked about the least. The last segment is still amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
It's
yeah, that one
because it's
was
such a cool like Twilight Zoney twist.
It was a Twilight Zoney twist. And I really loved the shot where you see who shot the guy and
Mhm.
you realize who it
Hmm.
was. And I was just like, I don't know, like it just really captivated me. I
it
was like,
tied
where are we
into
going with
the
this?
wraparound story so perfectly. That one was just
Mhm.
a really hard watch for me. The guy who oh, I forgot the
Yeah.
main character was so compelling. Oh my God. He just
Sims,
like
the Undertaker.
no, the the actual guy who was
Oh,
doing the testing,
oh, Crazy K,
Crazy K.
or the
Was
doctor, because the doctor was
no,
also amazing
no, she was amazing
in
too.
that segment.
So menacing. Speaking of menacing,
Mhm.
but the guy who played Crazy K, he pissed me off. Like, I was so angry with him. I mean, he's being tortured and under like psychological distress. Um, and I'm like, I don't know. That one was a hard watch for me because I felt like I was supposed to be getting something I wasn't quite getting again because of my lack of
Yeah.
understanding of
Uh,
a whole sphere of things. Um,
Mhm.
but certainly felt a lot of sorrow and empathy.
just to yeah, just to kind of take a wild stab in the dark at it, I feel like they were trying to conflate, okay, here is the results of decades of systemic racism. Look at all these
Mm-hmm.
white people smiling and laughing at these lynchings. Look at all
Yeah.
these dead black men.
Mm-hmm.
Juxtaposed with, what are you doing? You're killing
You're killing
black
your
men.
own. Yeah, you're also killing
Yeah,
black
you're
men.
you're
Yeah,
killing black people too. You're not any better than these people who were lynching for the Klan,
Yeah.
because you're killing just as many black people, and you're doing it just as callously.
it's just statements like that are
How
feel so powerful to me, and like
it's heavy.
that is a black man talking to other black men and telling them something extremely serious. Like,
Yeah.
and like that's why I say I feel like I shouldn't be here. Like, I don't know. It hurts my whole soul. Um,
Mhm.
yeah, that one
It's
was,
uncomfortable, which it's
yeah,
supposed to be uncomfortable.
of course,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, then
And
that's
what
the
was
kind of
their like
cinema I want to see.
Mhm.
and like what was their whole point to be there? They were there to get drugs to sell in their community.
Right.
They weren't
Yeah.
they weren't getting drugs to sell to people who look like us. They were getting drugs to sell on their corners.
Again,
Like,
yeah,
they
their
were just going
neighbors.
to make things even worse for themselves, for their people, for their community,
Exactly.
in an attempt to chase a little bit of extra money.
And then it was
Yeah.
almost like a Christmas Carol with him being like visited by the spirits of the people that he shot, and that like him just throwing all of them aside. And even when he got to the little girl and he was like, well, you were at the wrong place at the wrong time, I was like, somebody kill this motherfucker.
Yeah. And he was
But
like,
Yeah,
again,
he
this is
was like,
someone who
oh,
was so hardened by such a shitty life. Like, I can't speak for any of that. You know what I mean? Like,
mhm.
what do I fucking know? Like,
Right.
so it's like I feel weird even having an opinion about any plot point that happened in that segment.
Me
And
too.
then
Yeah.
again, seeing those pictures, and there was a woman literally grinning ear to ear in one of those pictures, and it made my soul fall out of my butthole. Like,
Mhm.
my God. It's so disgusting. I
Mhm.
just, anyway, great
it was
movie
like
though.
even yeah, and it was like an even heavier version of like all those scenes in A Clockwork Orange where Alex is hooked to the Ludovico method, and they've got his
Yeah,
eyes strapped
yeah,
open,
yeah.
and he's just getting exposed to that. It's like if you combine that with like the sensory deprivation tank from like Jacob's Ladder. It's just. And has anybody else in here ever done a float,
I
been in a float
have.
tank or a sensory
Yeah, I did
deprivation tank?
No.
once.
I did it once, and it
Mhm.
was a super interesting experience. But you were there with your own thoughts, and it is difficult
It is difficult.
to handle.
Yeah. It,
Doesn't
uh,
sound like something I would like.
um, yeah, for someone who has probably ADHD, I don't know, but definitely a lot of anxiety. I don't think I floated long enough to like I can't meditate. I've never been able to meditate because I can't clear my mind.
Shut your brain up? No, me either.
So I kept like
Yeah,
coming
I got
back
I
mad
to,
had a
because I couldn't
nightmare.
figure out how to turn the radio part on, because it's supposed to have a little radio to play calming music,
yeah.
and I couldn't get it to turn on, so I got mad, and that kind
Oh,
of
so you
ruined the
were
whole
there and
experience.
really with yourself in the silence.
Uh-uh.
Plus, plus, I had made a mistake, and like 2 days before, I had shaved the back of my neck, So it was just like the
You
whole
could
back
feel
of
it
my neck was
all.
burning from the salt.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-mm. Yeah, that doesn't sound like
like
something
that
I would
was
enjoy at all. At all.
Yeah, I think it's
like, had I been able
a
to like
person thing.
successfully turn my brain off, like
Mm.
the physical part, like of floating in the tank, the weightlessness, that was a blast. That felt amazing. Like my back unlocked in ways it hasn't since.
Hmm.
But
Hmm.
being alone with my own thoughts,
Nightmare.
like next
Yeah.
time I would just leave the pod open the entire time and just kind of lay there and float.
Mm-mm. No, so you're like closed in? Absolutely not.
Yeah, it's
Well, it's your choice.
yeah.
Whether
No, I'm claustrophobic. I would literally just panic and drown myself by accident.
it would take some, you would have to work at it to drown yourself
You would.
in
It's
one
very
of those.
shallow, but it's possible. So
I don't know. I'm kind of dumb. So
no, you're not. Oh my God. Anyway, speaking of dumb.
Speaking of dumb,
Yeah, thank you.
Jinx. Our next movie is Ice Cream Man from 1995, rated R, an hour and 26
God,
minutes.
was a fucking
Synopsis.
long hour and 26 minutes. Holy shit.
Oh my God, this is the shortest movie that we covered, and it was so fucking long. Poor Gregory, after being released from the Wishing Well Sanitarium, all he wants to do is make the children happy. So Gregory reopens the old ice cream factory, and all the unappreciated brats are reprocessed into the flavor of the day. Tagline: I scream, you scream, we all scream for the
Ice
Ice
Cream
Cream
Man. Lame.
director. Norman Epstein never directed a movie again.
Well, he got
like
busy with
2
his cousin
movies.
Jeffrey's business. I probably shouldn't slander him. He's probably not related to Jeffrey Epstein.
It's Epstein.
It's Epstein.
So it
Oh.
is, yes.
Although
My
he
fault.
could have changed it
Sorry.
to not be associated. Who knows?
Yeah, he changed it to Epstein to sound less Jewish.
Yes. Notable cast. The glorious Clint Howard plays Gregory. He was in Terrifier 3, which I don't think I realized. How the Grinch Stole Christmas, Halloween 2007. Did I know that? I don't know.
I think we
Silent
talked
Night,
about
Deadly
it when
Night
we...
4 and 5. Did we?
I think we brought him.
He just pops up and shit, and he always
Yeah.
looks different, even though he literally looks the same
at
the same time.
It's Clint Howard every time.
I hope you get to his best credit.
That's the end of it. So what is
that's
it?
all we have. What is it? Tell me.
Rock and Roll High School.
Me either.
He's the
Add it to the
guy.
list.
He has. It's a really funny like jukebox musical with the Ramones and PJ Souls.
Oh,
PJ Souls.
And if you like the Ramones, and if you like PJ Souls,
yes,
and you like Mary Warrenoff, who's in it, and is in a bunch of other horror movies, and he Clint Howard plays this kind of like can do all of the things mover and shaker Eaglebauer, who has an office in the bathroom.
Oh, okay.
You literally like open the bathroom stall and there's like his desk.
Gross.
And he's like sitting on the toilet like a chair. He's not using the toilet.
Okay.
But like he's selling like test answers and hall passes and books that fell off the back of a truck kind of deal.
What
It's
an entrepreneur.
just a really wild like character. And then you've got PJ Souls and a bunch of 20-year-old high school students dancing to
As is tradition.
Do You Want to Dance in gym class? Yeah.
Yeah. Is it like Camp Rock but in the 90s? That's what it sounds like.
It's a lot like Camp Rock, but if the band was the Ramones and Dee Dee was too high to say his one line.
You might have sold it.
Yeah, honestly. We also have
he's literally like every time they show Dee Dee on screen, he is like looks like he is about to claw his way out one way or with physical violence. He does not want to be there at all.
Love that for him.
We have Justin Isfield, who plays Johnny. He was in all the American Pie movies. We have Andy McGaffey, who plays Heather. She mostly voice acting. Did a lot of Barbie movies, the Land Before Time movies, video games, and Hey Arnold. I do not watch the Land Before Time movies anymore.
Oh, I thought you
I
meant
don't-
like never. Yeah.
No, I can't because of what happened to Ducky, the
Yeah.
voice of Ducky.
Yeah.
So,
Pretty awful.
excuse me. We
But
also
do you
have
s-
a lip.
But
Yeah,
do you still watch Poltergeist?
I haven't in a long time.
That's fair.
We're talking about Carol Ann.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like obviously that's also tragic, but like what happened to I can't think of her name, the voice of Ducky.
Yeah, I don't either.
What happened to Ducky? Yeah.
Yeah, that
That's
just every
awful.
now and then I'll look it up again to like refresh my memory and just like cry.
Yeah, it was her
It's
dad.
fine.
And
yeah, I
Poltergeist
don't know
3,
why I did
I
that.
love that one. I love that one more than the second one, but it is such a hard watch because she is super, super sick in that one. Like she's about to die in that one. She died, I think, before the movie came
Yeah.
out.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never seen the sequels.
Oh, I love it. The third one's in like a high-rise apartment building. It is so cool. I fucking love it. It's a haunted high-rise.
Kind of like Evil Dead
Yeah, it's pretty
Rise.
cool.
It has
Yeah,
great special effects, a lot of mirrors, shit. It's so scary.
Hmm.
hmm It's really good. Like it's way better than the second one.
Yeah.
We also have Olivia Hussey, who I did not realize was Olivia Hussey till halfway through the movie.
Really?
She plays Nurse Wharton. No, I didn't. I should have known with her weird voice.
It's always,
She was in Black Christmas, It, and Romeo and Juliet. We talked about her twice last year.
Oh yeah, that's right.
We have David
I assume
Warner.
it wasn't because you covered. I assume it wasn't because you covered Romeo and Juliet, right?
It was not.
No, we did
Although I
not.
did bring up
Okay.
the fact that she was 14 when they filmed her nude and told her that they were not putting that in the movie, and then they did. So
There's that.
Yeah, I don't know if I believe the part where they told her it wasn't going to be in the movie, then they put it in, but they probably didn't need to put that in the movie.
I feel like they
Agreed.
Either way.
I feel like it was not necessary.
We
I
will
feel
talk
like they
about
probably
her.
talked to whoever her
Okay.
handlers were or her parents,
Her
and they were like,
parents.
"Yeah,
Yeah.
sure, whatever."
It was a different time back
And they
then.
didn't tell her.
Yeah. We will talk about her again with Ron at the end of the year, hopefully, when we talk about Black Christmas.
Yes.
Again.
Again.
We also have two more. David Warner played Reverend Langley. He was in Titanic and The Mouth of Madness, one episode of Inside Number 9. That's like the 4th episode in a row. We have mentioned that show. Penny Dreadful, Doctor Who, The Hawk Father, and Scream 2.
I love him.
He's great. Ron, have you ever seen Inside Number 9?
I have not.
Gotta watch it. It is a
I think I
British
should-
Black Mirror, basically. Well, Black Mirror was
thought
the
Black
British
Mirror
Black
was
Mirror
British.
was, yeah. But
This
less-
is like BBC British.
yeah, less techie
Oh,
and
okay.
more I don't know
like
what the other word would be. Just really weird.
it's like more anthology because there's the two main actors are in every episode.
Yeah.
But it's all different. Like there's nothing tying them together, but it's really good. You're the third or fourth person?
We tell everyone
Third person we have recommended
to.
to. Yeah. Yeah, we've been preaching that for a lot of episodes now. Carl Menken plays Richard. He was in The Walking Dead.
I forgot what his
Who was he in
character
The
was
Walking Dead? Do you know?
He was
I don't know.
He was with Ezekiel in the kingdom.
Oh, okay.
He had a few episode span. He had a storyline.
Is he the blacksmith guy?
I don't remember. I asked my husband because my husband has seen that show, like, I don't know, 15 times. And he was like, oh yeah, he had a really shitty storyline, like sad storyline.
Then it was probably the blacksmith guy.
Yeah. That's Shane with anyone who was in Game of Thrones. Like, oh yeah, he was just a random person that stood on the edge of the screen for 5 seconds.
Yeah,
but he knows who it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Missy also knows who that is.
Another show I covered. Hey,
that's right.
We're playing all of my greatest hits tonight, apparently.
All for you, Ron.
All for you.
We planned it.
Had you ever seen this movie, Ron, before? Is this a Ron movie?
I wouldn't say it's a Ron movie, but I've seen it like 4 times.
Oh God.
That's more times than I ever want to watch this movie, if I'm going to be honest with you.
It showed up on my radar when Joe Bob did it on Monster Vision, because it was a Clint Howard double feature. They did this and Rock and Roll High School, interestingly enough, back to back.
That's funny.
And they had Clint Howard on as the special guest and talked to him all about this movie and all about Rock and Roll High School.
See, I would love to hear that.
It was a good time.
Yeah,
me too.
There's a Riff Tracks version of this on Tubi, I believe. So I'm gonna have to go back and watch that because I feel like that would be a better experience.
Yeah, probably. I really wanted to love this more. Like we've loved a lot of our other little surprise movies that we've covered.
Yep.
This just rug so bad in the middle.
I thought it was immediately gonna be, this is so bad, I'm gonna love it. I mean, because it's awful from the get-go, and I'm like, yes, trash, give it to me. And it's actually trash.
I mean, it opens up with the world's first documented drive-by shooting. Like this is supposed to be 1955?
1955, like suburbia. Yeah.
Is it?
Like 1955 Ohio.
Yeah, because it was like a flashback. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind. Go on. Yes. I got really confused.
I forgot about the drive-by until you said it, and then
Me too.
It literally just replayed in my brain.
Yeah, the cold opening is like, hey, you remember Assault on Precinct 13 and how creepy it was when that guy shot that little girl with the ice cream truck? Well, let's do that, but let's shoot the ice cream man, and also let's make it a drive-by because it's 1995, and we've all seen Boys in the Hood.
Yes, of course.
So
yeah,
let's just make that happen.
One. Oh, yeah.
I'll see Boys in the Hood.
No, we haven't. We have not all.
So my favorite
that was Boys in the Hood, right?
I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think it was.
My favorite effect in this entire movie is stuffing Tuna's shirt to make him look fat.
I did not realize until the later on when he's wearing like that hood, like that California hoodie, and I was like, "That's a fucking pillow in the front of."
Yeah, it was so bad.
His body was shaped like that.
There's no reason to make him fat because he was like, I guess to have him be picked on. I don't know. That was weird.
Barely a plot point. And I'm like, all these kids are eating ice cream like it's going out of style. So what's the point of calling him chubby? He's not eating any more than any one of you.
He also looked like the main kid too. Like I kept having to remind myself who was who. They just blended their brain, like their faces together.
White children. That's how it happens.
To steal a phrase from We Hate Movies, they were interchangeable, disgusting shit boys.
Oh yeah. Oh, I love that. I'm gonna use that. For adult men.
Yeah. So many like child actors or bad actors, specifically child actors in movies, they were like, and here comes this kid, he's a disgusting little shit boy because he's kind of a, here's a weird looking precocious child.
Yes.
Oh, shit boy.
Where do they find them?
And
they find them in groups.
Yeah.
They put them.
There's
all
probably
in
some sort
movie.
of factory tank system. Yeah, this is like the cloning tanks from the Venture Brothers, except instead of being Hank and Dean Venture, it's a bunch of disgusting shit boys of various.
That's a casting call for shapes. Disgusting shit boys. You must be age 8 to 13. Disgusting shit boy.
Disgusting shit boys.
Hey, are you an unlikable white child between 8 and 13?
I have a job for you.
Can we put a pillow down your shirt?
And give you a lot of ice cream? I wonder how much ice cream
or mashed potatoes, please. Not ice
let's
cream.
talk about the fucking ice cream, okay?
Mhm.
Ice cream in
I
quotes.
Yeah.
oh God, when they were showing what was actually in the ice cream, and it was like bugs and
There she goes.
like body parts and like rats. Oh God.
See, that
I li-
didn't bother me. It was him putting his fucking fingers in the ice cream, like touching it with his
Oh
hands.
yeah.
I was like, oh, please stop
Oh
that.
God.
I'll take
I
the
literally
rats.
I was covering the TV because I was like, I can't do it. I was crying and gagging. It was so bad. I was like, I'm gagging just talking about it. It's just like, oh God. Oh,
It'll pass.
it's
was-
so bad.
Yeah, okay.
It was the bad precursor to the entire Chris Elliott arc from Scary Movie 2.
Oh,
We might have to take a break so Kendall can get a bucket or something.
Yeah,
I'm fine.
look,
I'm
she's
good. I'm
crying.
good. I do this. This is what I do. Okay, I'm good.
This was the gaggy one, because I almost
Oh,
thought it
this was
gonna be
bad.
okay.
This was so bad.
Especially when you consider the fact that it probably is a bucket full of mashed potatoes.
Yeah,
And
like
not like
some
good mashed potatoes, like mashed potato flakes.
like instant mashed potatoes.
Instant.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they just
Mm-hmm.
and then left that like the shoes when they left it in his shoes, and I was like, you really think I think that's ice cream? Just put ice cream in the shoes. I don't understand the mashed potatoes for that scene. Ugh.
So it won't melt, and they can do multiple takes.
Yeah, I
With the
guess.
same
Well, it
pair
looks
of
like shit. I guess it
floppy
doesn't matter
shoes.
because a lot of things look
That's
like
smart,
shit in
I
this movie.
guess.
So
Yeah.
I mean, the whole movie kind of looks like shit. So like,
So,
you
but
know.
they got
right?
real bugs and mice in the food. You know, that is what gets me the most is like stuff like that. Like when we talked about Together and he pulled the Rat King out, that made me
Mhm.
gag.
Oh yeah.
This is why I don't like rats, Misty.
I
When I watched
Yes, I
Orphan
understand.
2 and
Mhm.
she put the rat in Julia Stiles's like shake and she drank it, I gagged every time I thought about that for like 2 weeks. I'm not even kidding. I would be at work
Wow.
and just thinking about it and like gagging.
I mean,
It's
that is pretty
disgusting.
disgusting, but it could be
I can
any
finally talk about it.
animal that is put into like rats specifically don't gross me
You're
out.
right, but it's always rats apparently.
Because they
I don't even
are
Well,
think
rats or
roaches.
bugs.
they have a bad
Yeah,
rap.
roaches.
They have a bad reputation for no reason, and you're
no.
contributing to it right now. My favorite
It's
part
not.
of
It's
this.
not the rat's fault. That's a trained rat. It did what they
Yeah,
wanted it to do.
exactly. It
You're
was
right. It's
and
an
you know
actor.
you know how smart they are? They're so smart.
I mean, admittedly, it probably also pooped in that ice cream while it was in
Yes.
there. But
Most
you know, that's
certainly.
not the point.
Yes. The chocolate sprinkles. That's what that is.
Okay, let's move on.
But in that same scene, my favorite part of this whole movie is when the cop orders ice cream and he tells him, "Oh, I have Rocky Road," and he's like, "Oh yeah, I love Rocky Road," and then he hands him the ice cream and he's like, this is good. What's in it? What do you mean? What the fuck is in it?
Turds.
He
Turds
said
is
Rocky
in it.
Road. You said, I love Rocky Road. You know what the flavor is. What are you asking? It's what comes in Rocky Road.
And let's be honest. How would it? Do we think any ice cream man would know what's in Rocky Road if you asked them? No.
Yeah.
Also, who sells
point.
hard pack ice cream out of a truck?
Okay,
Like-
I don't know what hard pack means. What does that mean? Is that just
That's
like
when you got to scoop it out.
okay? Because
It's the
they
opposite
were
of
saying
soft
You mean
serve.
instead of like pops and stuff?
I was too poor for the ice
Yeah,
cream man.
you
I
should be
think I
so,
got ice
like-
cream like twice in my life. So they kept saying hard pack like that is what you say at the ice cream truck. I'd never heard that
Oh my
before.
God. I never heard it either. And now that you're saying it, it took me this long to realize what hard pack, like putting those two together. Because when they said I'd like a hard pack, I was like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Like,
Are
I
we buying
expect him to
drugs
give him like a.
at the ice cream truck?
It's the opposite of soft serve.
Yeah.
No, the only ice cream truck you can buy drugs at is Cheech and Chong's ice cream truck, and it's also made of drugs. So when it catches on fire, the whole town's going to get high.
Brilliant.
My dream.
Which
that would
reminds
really
me of the
help right
time
now in this
the
year of
state-
2025.
That reminds me of the time when I was in college that the state troopers made a big drug bust in the county. They found somebody's farm. They
And burned it.
dragged all the crop together and they
Uh-huh.
burned it in a bonfire
And everybody
got
smoked
high.
out the entire.
Area.
You
Yeah.
walked out of the dorms or out of your classroom, and it was just like being punched in the face by a fish concert.
They really,
It was,
really did y'all
and it
a
must have, and
solid.
it was clearly by the smell, the pungency, it was really good weed. So like that's
Honestly,
disappointing.
that's the South for you. I feel like only.
What a stupid.
I mean, I guess there's
move.
stupid cops everywhere, but I feel like definitely in the South
the
they're going to
dumbest.
do that.
Like, what the fuck, you idiot?
Like Alabama, Tennessee, Kentucky. Yeah.
I was just glad they didn't like burn down a meth lab or something and have us all fighting in the streets.
Give them time.
Oh.
Give them time.
Fighting in the streets. That's so funny. The visual.
Yeah. I love it.
Oh, yeah. This movie had potential for as bad as it was, but it didn't hit. I did like the element of the kids. I thought that was interesting. I didn't expect it to be like, would I call this like a family friendly movie? Probably not, because it is rated R. And he does chop people up and he kills a dog.
Yeah.
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 But I mean, I could see like showing, like when we grew up in the 90s, watching this way too early and being like, this is appropriate for me,
Like the TV edit version of this is like perfectly fine for like a 10, 12-year-old.
Good point.
Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
I feel like I would enjoy this as a 10 or 12-year-old, maybe.
There's no boobs or anything in it.
Well, then I'm definitely not going to enjoy it. Never mind. I don't know.
TNT won't let you show the boobs.
Damn it. And why is it called TNT? Tits and
taints?
Yes, tits and taints.
Oh, I hit my quota for that word for the year.
Good one. hey, it's almost
that
over.
word.
You can use it again like in 2 days.
So does that make A&E like ass and entrails?
No.
That's where they showed Terrifier 2 and Terrifier 3.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
we came back around. Yes.
Mm-hmm,
I'm back on.
Your ass and entrails.
That's my Christmas present to Anthony.
Anthony doesn't listen to this show.
I was about to say, he's not going to listen. We catch him all the time. He'll try to make a reference or something and be like, we didn't say that.
Yeah.
Try, Anthony.
Or be like, or he'll say, you should do this. I'm like, we've already done
y'all
that.
should watch this. To the show. Yeah, we did that already. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He's a silent supporter. It's fine.
Yeah, but don't just tell me to listen. That's totally fine. Anyway, yeah, I was disappointed because I really thought I was gonna get some yum trash, and I just got like trash.
This movie is actually what sparked us getting Ron on, because he was complaining about being in the Patreon ghetto.
Yes.
And I was like, ooh, well, in my head, I was like, we need to have him on for some garbage. And then I was like, wait, we have the Ice Cream Man on slate.
Yeah.
Just come on for that. So.
And now look.
This definitely qualifies as garbage.
I mean, like, almost unredeemable. Like, I just thought this campy as hell concept and a killer ice cream man and Clint Howard. I'm gonna love this. But yeah, it was boring.
It was the middle part.
Too short. It's short and it's slow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't feel like it feels like it's too short to tell like a coherent story, even if it had one. But it's too long to keep up any kind of energy, because it's pretty clear they're stretching their $50 budget.
Yeah. And they kept going back to like the kid group and their like Rocketeer gang. I'm like, I don't care what's happening with these children because it's not cohesive. They're bad actors. I don't know any of them. I get confused.
Stand by me, it ain't.
As soon as he took his glasses off, I didn't know who the glasses kid was anymore.
Same. I feel like Ernest Scared Stupid did it better. Like it was like the
Yes.
kids and like, they have to fix everything in the town and
As
is
much as
pretty
it
much
pains me to
the
say,
same.
yes, Ernest Scared Stupid did it better. I agree.
Mhm.
Because they have distinct, they at least had kids that didn't look like each other. It wasn't one
Yeah.
mass of
That's probably why
beige
they put
child.
that pillow in his shirt, is so we would know he's tuna.
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 Yeah. At least the Goonies, got some minorities and,
Watch it.
some different looking heights of weirdos. They
Yeah,
weren't
different
all just like,
ages. Yeah.
Ginger.
Yeah.
A
yeah,
couple ginger.
they had
Glasses,
they had
braces.
variety.
Mm-hmm.
Corey
had accoutrement.
Feldman.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Corey Feldman.
Josh Brolin, for some
Josh
reason, is like
Brolin.
20 years old and hanging
Love
out with
it. I love him in
10-year-olds.
that movie.
Oh yeah. I'll never not love him.
I know. For everything. Even the last shitty
Mhm.
Knives Out movie.
Yeah. Conversation for another day, Misty.
Okay.
I was introduced to him in Planet Terror,
Oh, I thought you
and I
meant in
thought he
real
was
life.
fun.
I was like, did you kiss him? I
No,
would.
I have not met him in real life,
Same.
probably because I would
Kiss him.
curl up in his sock drawer and sleep for days.
Me
Right?
too.
I just want to nestle under his. I just want to nestle under his chin
It wasn't
and just feel protected.
until he was Thanos that I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, really?
Okay.
See,
Yeah.
I know a lot of people like to shit on the Old Boy remake, but I loved him in Old Boy because he plays like a crazy, like revenge-filled badass really well.
Mhm. I
That
think
is
that
not
was
his
just the
fault.
age of
Right.
him that I started really getting into. Like his age from there up is like,
He's a
and
fine
then of
wine
course
man.
Bran in the Goonies. Yeah, he
Yeah.
is a fine. Yes, he is.
Fine
Mhm.
wine. Anyway, we're not
Okay.
talking about Josh Brolin. See, anytime we hit a movie that we're just like, we take a road out of there as quick as
Yep.
possible, and it was the Goonies.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
I gotta say, while we're talking about Josh Brolin, that Old Boy
please.
remake is not his fault. He's good in that role. He's as good as you can expect from that
Excellent.
role. Him and
Elizabeth
Elizabeth
Olsen.
Olsen both are
Mhm.
both really great in that movie.
I didn't dislike the movie. I mean, I love the original too, and I wasn't offended by the remake. Maybe because they were so good together. They have great chemistry, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But
You
yeah,
said
Add that to your
Elizabeth
list.
Olsen and Josh
Josh
Brolin.
Don't say anything.
Yeah, Elizabeth Olsen. Everyone
on.
has.
She hasn't seen it.
Everyone has. Yeah, everyone has good.
With both of
What
them.
did you just say?
Yeah, chemistry.
Jesus Christ, with Elizabeth Olsen,
Oh,
literally
yeah.
everybody.
It's impossible not to.
Yeah.
Something's wrong with
Mhm.
you if you don't have
Like
chemistry with
honestly,
Elizabeth Olsen.
yeah. All right, let's
Yeah.
go to the Day of the Beast.
Okay, Kendall, did you actually watch this?
I did actually watch it. I had internet issues in the
Yeah.
middle of watching it, so
Oh.
I do admit I did not finish the last like 30 minutes.
Okay.
First
I
of the
think you would-
year, first movie of me not finishing of 2026.
It's okay. I think that is enough to get the gist of the feel of the movie.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
The Day of the Beast, or La Dia de la Besta? Is that how you say it? Bestia?
Yeah. Good
Sure.
job.
I don't
Mhm.
know.
I think you did good.
1995. Again, rated R, an hour and 39 minutes. Our synopsis: bent on committing as many sins as possible to avert the birth of the beast, a Catholic priest teams up with a black metal aficionado and an Italian connoisseur of the occult. Now he must become an unrelenting sinner. Is there still hope? The tagline, there's a few. The one that I love the best is just "Alternative Christmas!" exclamation point.
I love that we accidentally got a holiday movie.
Yes, this is a Christmas movie.
Mhm.
Our director is Alex de la Iglesia, which is ironic because I'm pretty sure Iglesia means church, right? In Spanish.
It does.
So
Mhm.
of the church. And
So his name is Alex of the Church.
Yeah. Okay, so if you like this movie or you like the vibe of this movie, you have to watch Witching and Bitching. which he also directed. I love that movie. He does great
Do
horror
I also
comedy.
have to read that movie?
Yes, it is also in Spanish. This man is Spanish. He's
Witching
a
and
Spanish
Bitching.
witching
I
and
feel like
bitching.
it should.
Great title.
I feel like it should be the alternative title to our podcast, Witching and
Oh
Bitching.
yeah. He also directed a really great horror series that is actually terrifying called 30 Coins. Main character is also a priest. This man's got issues with Catholicism, apparently.
Don't we all?
Well,
Yeah.
he's probably extremely Catholic, like
Yeah, I would
most
assume.
people.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, this movie is like 80% Spanish and 20% Italian.
Yeah,
So it's 150% Catholic.
precisely. So much Catholic guilt.
this
in
was
this
a
one.
silly, like, I didn't expect. Okay, this is gonna sound so ignorant of me, but like, I don't watch a lot of foreign movies.
Mhm.
And it's literally for this podcast. So
Gotcha.
I've never actually, that sounds so dumb. I've never
Stop, it
actually
doesn't.
watched a foreign movie that was a comedy. Like
Mhm.
this was funny. Like this
Well,
was a
there's
silly movie.
some things are lost in translation between cultures. Like that's totally to be because I've seen there's a lot of like Mexican humor I do not understand, and it is not funny
Yeah.
to me. I know a
Well,
lot of people hate
most
British humor. I love it personally.
most
Yeah.
foreign movies we watch are like the really fucked up ones, or like the
Mhm.
really like beautiful artistic
Mhm.
opera and shit, you know.
Mhm.
So um I just didn't expect this to be a funny, silly little movie.
I
And
love
I
this
liked
Yeah,
movie
Kendall.
so much.
Kendall's like, I'm in the mood for a laugh. Let's put on a Serbian film.
Please no. Kendall is never watching a Serbian film. I will.
Kendall is never watching a Serbian film.
Other than just the nasty shit she doesn't need to see. She doesn't need the lie of exposition that the director says is the reason he made that movie.
Oh no. I've read the plot of it. I know enough about that movie. But I will say the other night, I just, for shits and gigs, I decided Missy's rolling her eyes. I decided to watch Strange Thing About the Johnsons.
Yeah.
Just to feel shitty, I guess.
Robin disappeared.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Let me just keep backing up out of frame so I go away.
She texted me that and said, and how did that go? She was,
I was like
pretty bad.
As expected. You
Wow.
would expect. I knew what I was getting myself into. I knew about the movie. I was just like, I should watch this because
Yeah, I did not. I was slapped in the face with that. I was like, never am I escaping the
I'm glad I was warned. It was still really uncomfy. Yeah, I know. We talk about incest all the time, and then I seek that shit out, you know? So
you did it.
Do you guys watch a lot of like Japanese movies?
I
wouldn't say a lot, but yeah.
No.
I mean, are you gonna bring up like Takeshi Miike at any point?
I will probably put him at somewhere. I almost chose Ichi the Killer for our extreme episode, but it doesn't feel extreme to me anymore.
Yeah, I was thinking Ichi the Killer or to kind of go down this route, Happiness of the Katakuris.
I haven't seen that.
Which is a really fucked up family dynamic movie of his.
We need more incest movies. Apparently, we can come to Ron. He's got a short list.
Oh, I don't think we do need any more. Thank you, though.
I mean, that's your sideshow, right?
Wait, what?
At this point, we just gotta embrace it. It'll find us. It always does.
Every time.
Yeah, your sideshow is going to be called
Two Sisters, One Crypt.
No.
Two siblings, one bed.
Oh, it could though. That's not a bad idea, Ron.
Yeah. I wouldn't say it's a good idea.
Okay.
Clever, yes. Good idea.
I don't know.
Hey, I never say any of my ideas are good ideas.
They're just ideas.
They make me.
That's somebody else's job. So anyway,
Oh
Yeah,
man.
exactly.
the Day of the
Whew,
Beast.
boy, that was funny.
So this was my first time watching this flick, and I gotta say I had a really good time with it.
Good.
Um,
I love
I
this
I love
movie.
laughed,
that.
I laughed so hard when the priest bashes the cop in the head and runs away.
Yeah.
I just started laughing so hard I had to stop the thing because it seemed to come out of nowhere. Like,
A
and when
lot of
he's
the
walking,
comedy did, I feel.
and I also liked when he had put the book in his pocket. He's walking out. And I'm like, "Are you going to pay for that book?" He's like,
You're like,
"What
what
book?"
book?
And you can clearly see the book
Hmm.
sticking out of his coat.
He
It's so funny.
is such a naturally funny man. It's Alex
Yeah.
Angulo who plays his name's Cora, but he's the priest. He was also in Pan's Labyrinth. So Javier Bardem was offered that role. And so the whole time I'm watching him, I was trying to imagine Javier, and I could, but I feel like this man just really nailed the comedy.
Yeah.
It was like
Yeah,
effortless with it. It was effortless and it was like nonstop. And yeah, when you're watching a movie in another language, like a lot of the jokes, okay, for example, when he handed the guy who works at the heavy metal store, loved him as well, by the way. Every time he turned on a song that he loved, I was fucking cracking up laughing. Um,
yeah.
he handed him the list of the albums he was looking for, and it was like how he phonetically spelled out how in Spanish he would spell out AC/DC, and I forgot what it said, but it was like, you know what I mean? It was like written out. And so if you don't
Yeah.
know that, like you're gonna the joke goes over your head.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah,
And I missed
I
that
think
joke completely. That's so funny.
That
right.
is funny. And I also missed it.
Go back and read the three bands he has on that piece of paper. It's like I love it.
I want to go back and watch it again. I was very pissed off in the middle of this
I
because my
understand. That
internet,
would piss me off as well. I completely
yeah, my
understand.
internet just kept turning off today and yesterday, and I was like, and AT&T is like, oh, everything looks good, it's fine.
Thanks,
So,
bitch.
and I was
Oh.
It
texting
doesn't.
Shane, and Shane's like, the app says everything's good. I'm like,
It's not.
what?
It's not.
I have shit to do tonight.
I have a job.
I do. I do. I have a
I
job.
gotta work at 7:45
anyway.
p.m. Yeah, I love this movie because I think it is a perfect blend of horror and comedy, and
Yeah,
love
it
the
is.
plot. The plot is so bonkers. We got a priest who's trying to stop the Antichrist by getting into cahoots with literal Satan, um, by committing as many sins as possible in order to meet him so that Satanists will
So
trust him.
ridiculous.
Insane. I do love that we see the literal Satan. That was amazing. Loved it. Real fan of your work. Um I just love this movie so much. This is one of those ones that I'll ask people if they've ever seen it. It's usually no. Like, I mean, he hasn't
Yeah.
made a whole lot of things, but I swear this one and Witching and Bitching, you got to see Witching and Bitching. It's so goddamn funny.
I put it on my list that keeps growing.
Mhm. And then 30 Coins is just scary. I still haven't finished that one.
Yeah, I could definitely see like there's real horror chops here because
Yeah.
Mhm.
some of the some of the stuff he pulls off, like to me, like one of the scariest things was when that goat shows up in the apartment.
Yes. Or the
And
roach, the
I
shot of
they-
the roach, like when you see the roach, it's this big.
yes,
So I thought a giant roach. I mean, they're on drugs, they're on acid, so it could be a
Yeah.
giant roach. Who knows? I also
The
love
goat
that.
made me think of Misty.
Yeah, Black Phillip. I love
Black
that.
Phillip, yeah.
His horns are so pretty. Yeah, then it
Mhm.
stood up on its hind legs. Terrifying.
and that part freaked me. I wasn't expecting that. That part freaked me out a little bit.
I
Not
think
gonna lie.
them hanging off the
Love
side of
That
the
caught me.
building was terrifying. I mean, from a
Mhm.
natural selection perspective, I guess. I don't know.
It was a really good balance of the two genres because,
Mhm.
like, you be watching it and it's just, you're watching a movie, you're watching a horror movie, and then something ridiculous would happen. But like the tones, it's not like it was a random tone shift, but it just married very well, and
Yeah.
it was just a good movie.
Yeah, the director I think is just really good at his job. Because I mean, this is also like an adventure
And
movie, you know.
yeah, it's
And like
like a caper.
Yeah,
yeah, and like the pace
it is a caper.
consistent. Like the pace is consistent, and then we're seeing like these characters get ground down like as the movie goes on, to get to the climax at the end where only two survive, unfortunately. I do love that they survived though, and can't tell anyone.
Yeah, I had a big laugh at the scene where after they gather all the stuff together and they're like, okay, we've got enough to stop the apocalypse. And then Jose Marie, the metalhead guy, was like, and we did it in under an hour, see? Or whatever he said. Just some like, because the
Didn't.
the TV host, what was his name?
No. Oh shit, what was his name? I don't remember. Of course, I didn't write it down.
Yeah, well, the TV the host guy said you can't. It was like you can't gather all that stuff in under an hour, and then, and then you get 15 minutes of the
Kavan.
priest dragging the unconscious girl around
Oh my God.
the house.
Up the stairs.
And
Yeah. Jesus Christ. The whole scene of him trying to get blood from a virgin was so fucking funny. Just the fact that he had to find out she was a virgin, he's a priest, and the fucking drug her to get her blood. He dumps out like a mason jar. He's like, I don't need a lot. Like, I just need this much. Like, get the fuck out of here. It's great.
And then the random slapstick fight with the landlady.
Yeah, I loved her character. She was great.
And how she hit like 5 banisters on the way down, and it just kept happening. And by like the third time, I just started laughing because it hit the rule of threes, right? The third, once you
And
do
then the
something 3
fourth.
times, it gets funny.
And the fifth.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
and that made me laugh a lot. And it was interesting because, weirdly enough, like Tales from the Hood kind of balanced that weird horror, but also kind of funny tone
Yeah,
with
it did.
the serious message. The guys in the background, the Clean Madrid, or
Yes.
Clean Up Madrid people in the background,
Yeah.
who were like burning homeless people alive
Yes.
and doing like fashy attacks.
Oh, I love that term.
And
Fashy
just
attacks.
Me too.
I thought it was very interesting how they're the ones who actually stop the Antichrist,
Right.
just
They're
by
the ones that
mistake.
kill. Yeah, they act because they again shot a bunch of homeless people just trying to sleep. Just so happens that was the Antichrist
Yep.
under there. Man, we done
So dumb.
met the devil for nothing. This could have been an email.
Could have been an email. This movie could have been an email.
I'm glad
This-
it's
this-
not though. I love this movie so much.
Yeah.
I watch it again every now and then. I don't know. It's just like it never misses. It is, if nothing else, it is just funny as hell. To me anyway. Like that's I just love
It was
that
really
brand of
funny.
humor. I love it.
And I also love the part how he kept saying his own book was bullshit, but the things in the book kept accidentally working.
Yeah. Like, yeah, it's bullshit, but also
Like
this is how this works with bullshit.
and that made me laugh too, especially when he was like, "No, I left that part out of the book," or "I just added that to make it sound cooler."
I mean, that is the occult, unfortunately. So.
And when his girlfriend or whatever gets knocked unconscious and they're going to go take her blood, he's like, "No, you don't get it. It has to be a maiden."
He's like, "Are you
Are you
sure?"
sure she's not a virgin?
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Just the nonchalant way that came out. got me too.
Yeah, I think I know. Anyway, I'm glad y'all both liked it. That makes me happy.
Yeah. I love that we got a movie that Ron hasn't seen.
Yeah, right? Like,
A 30-year-old movie.
how did that happen? I get a
Well,
prize.
We talked about 3 funny movies. And now
Yeah.
we get to talk about
The
a movie
funniest
that's
of
not funny.
all.
Yeah, I was gonna say nothing in any of those movies was as funny as the ending of this movie.
Oh my God.
Correct.
We are talking about 1995's Seven. It's rated R. It's 2 hours and 7 minutes.
Wait,
Synopsis.
wait. So we're watching 1995's Seven, not 1997's Five, because I think I watched the wrong movie. Sorry, continue.
Boo.
I know. They can't all be winners.
Synopsis: 2 detectives, a rookie and a veteran, hunt a serial killer who uses the 7 deadly sins as his motives. Fun fact, that is what got Shane to convince me to watch this because I thought it was an insanely cool concept.
It is.
Tagline: long is the way and hard that out of hell leads up to light.
That's from Milton. That's from
Okay.
Paradise Lost.
Paradise Lost, right?
Yeah.
I thought my brain broke for a second. Director David Fincher, who did Zodiac, Gone Girl, 2 episodes of Love, Death, and Robots, Mindhunter, Fight Club, and Alien 3. I always forget he did Alien 3. Notable
lots
cast.
and lots of studio interference.
Yeah.
He almost quit making movies after Alien 3.
Yeah.
Which would have broken my heart.
And I don't think James Cameron holds Alien 3 against him anymore.
Okay,
I think he's forgiven him.
Was that the one with Winona Ryder in it? Or was that 4?
That was 4.
Oh, I liked 4.
3 was the one where they spent all this time building up Hicks, Newt, and Bishop in Aliens, and then they kill them off immediately. And it's a planet full of unlikable prisoners.
Yeah.
Rather than people you like and want to root for. Presumably, they didn't want to give Michael Biehn a check, which is sad because he deserves a check.
Notable cast. We have some hitters here. We have Morgan Freeman, who played Somerset. He was in The Dark Knight, Driving Miss Daisy, Lego Movie, 5 gazillion other movies.
Yes.
Also, Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah.
Which might be the daddest of dad movies.
It is pretty dad.
100%.
Yeah.
I don't know. Commando might outdad it, but
Tango and Cash.
Just barely. It depends on if your dad wants to be a sad dad or a pumped up dad.
It depends on the dad. Yeah, I think you're right. My dad was a Shawshank dad. For sure.
My dad was a Commando dad.
Yeah, I had a Bloodsport dad myself.
Oh, nice. So, just a fun aside, because on the date of this filming, we're like 5-ish days from the day my dad died several years ago. So we're getting up on that anniversary. But a fun fact, the last time he went to the zoo, he picked a leaf off a tree and a giraffe ducked its head down and ate the leaf out of his hand. So all that stuff in Commando where Arnold is like hand feeding a deer, like my dad actually did that shit all the time.
Like
and it's the weirdest thing in the world. And I don't know how.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's how.
I love that. That's
cool. Well, he was. Now he's ashes. But
mine's also worm food. It's cool. For many, many.
Worm food.
Yeah. Well,
it's
actually,
a great club.
Way past worm food. I don't know what he is now. Just, Stardust, I suppose. If we want to be romantic about it.
That's why we did the cremation. We could just speed through that
process. Hell yeah, Stardust immediately.
Yeah. We also have Brad Pitt, who plays Mills. He was in Fight Club, World War Z, Inglourious Bastards. We just covered him in Interview with the Vampire, and a bajillion other movies. Gwyneth Paltrow,
most famously doing a Jamaican accent and Meet Joe Black.
I forgot about that.
Everything be Irie, man.
Oh my
No
God.
worries. It's the worst Jamaican accent. Like it makes my Jamaican accent sound like
A Jamaican
friggin'
accent.
Good.
Peter Tosh.
Good.
Yeah.
Miss Cleo.
We have Gwyneth Paltrow, who plays Tracy, and Misty wrote Iron Man and Goop. Her company Goop.
I'm not a
Which I
Gwyneth
love that.
Paltrow fan. She is
Neither.
aggressively mediocre.
I agree. I agree with that. She's
Obvious-
also retired from acting, but she does stuff for her brother, or not her brother, her husband, who does a lot of Ryan Murphy stuff.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Cool.
So here's my
I forget his
question.
name.
How many movies did she make before she retired from acting? With like, how many movies did she just show up to get a paycheck and not act in? Because like, if you ask me, like, she retired from acting like in 2000,
Yeah,
and
when
Yeah.
she won
just
her
kept
After
showing
Oscars.
up,
Shakespeare in Love.
and she just kept showing up to movies and and getting work for
I mean,
reasons.
I
She's
can't
just
blame
whatever.
her. You know, she's from like Hollywood royalty, so all she has to do is show up, say her name, and they pay her millions of dollars. And I guess if it's that easy, why the fuck not? You know what I mean? I just unfortunately
And then you
I don't
make,
enjoy watching her.
Me either.
and then you go make. No, I take that back. The last thing she acted in was in the Royal Tenenbaums. She was good in that,
She was okay,
but
but
she's
see, even
basically playing
there,
some version of herself.
aggressively
It
mediocre.
is
Yeah.
always just her. She
Mhm.
literally is always just her.
All she does
Yeah.
is slow down. She slows her
Mhm.
speech. She slows her movements. She's just slow Gwyneth Paltrow, and that's all of her
Mhm.
characters.
Yeah.
So that's like George Lucas directions, right? Do it faster and
Yes,
better, or do it slower and worse. And she just chose slower and worse at every possible turn.
and look at her, worked out for her.
Yeah, it did.
Yep.
We have
She can now
Richard
sell
Round.
candles that smell like her vagina for
Oh my God.
$200.
Goop. Goop.
You know, what a concept. I'm proud of her for coming up with it and
And
making
look,
money.
people bought the shit. Like she made millions of dollars off of it. So I can't fucking blame the woman. People are
Like,
too stupid.
people are going to be intrigued by the concept.
Yeah, people
You
who've
know what
never
I
smelled a
mean?
vagina and think they're actually going to smell a candle and be like, "Oh, that's what a vagina smells like." Yeah, those idiots.
I want to
I
know if it
also feel
actually smells like it, because that doesn't sound good at all.
That's not what the candle was. I think it was just some
I also
ethereal
feel
bullshit.
like people I also feel like people bought it just to say, "Look what I bought," and to show it off at parties.
I have a
Which,
Cricket.
good,
I can
good for
put
Gwyneth
that a
Paltrow.
label on a candle if you'd like that says it smells like a vagina. If you need a party trick, you know? I'll do it for $5.
Yeah, make one that says Josh Brolin's chin.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say
It's-
balls. But yeah.
oh, I don't know what they
I don't
smell
want
like.
that. I want the chin. Yeah.
And Josh Brolin's
I do know.
beard.
I'm pretty sure you can see him in Old Boy if you look hard enough. But
Yeah. Yeah. I don't want to smell anything in
We
that
have
movie.
Richard Roundtree. He plays Talbot, Shaft
he
as
plays
Shaft,
Shaft.
Yep.
and George of the Jungle.
We're
Now,
millennials.
has
We
anyone in
have-
here? Have you guys seen Shaft?
I
have not
have
seen Shaft.
seen clips of Shaft. I've never like sat and watched episodes of Shaft.
Well, it's a movie.
Oh, I thought it was a show.
Well, there
Well,
was a show too, but watch the
okay.
movie
Okay.
because the show was like crappy network shit that was done in like 1985 to like
Mhm.
the last gasps of blaxploitation cinema. But 100% watch the original Shaft movie because that is the coolest dude you've ever seen.
Yeah, the clips that I did watch. I remember there was like a dedication to him, I think the year that he died at the Academy Awards, maybe I'm remembering
Mhm.
seeing.
Mhm.
And I was like, that's
Yeah.
an awesome motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just his every outfit he wears in that movie is like the perfect clothing choice.
Oh yeah.
Um,
He's cool as shit.
and he's got this like tannish brown leather trench coat that's just the most fabulous coat in any movie before The Matrix.
Yeah, I was about to say before the Matrix.
Mm-hmm. We also have Arlie Emery, who played Police Captain. He was in Full Metal Jacket and Toy Story. And last and least, we have Kevin Spacey, who played John Doe. He was in House of Cards, American Beauty, The Usual Suspects, and A Bug's Life. And I actually completely forgot he was in this movie and was really disappointed. And he's so good in this movie
He is
too.
so
I'm
good.
like,
Don't you
God
hate it?
damn, you're
You
a
can't
creep.
take-
Yeah.
You can't take it away from him that he is a really good actor, and he especially plays a fucking creep really well.
So good. So good. It was really upsetting.
So funny you should
But-
say you forgot Kevin Spacey is in this movie. I'm going to tell you how my best friend Christy and I became best friends when we were in high school. I had not seen a lot of movies because when I turned 10, we started going to an evangelical church, and I was not allowed to watch very many movies after that. So famously, Christy would sneak VHSs to me, and I would watch them after my mom went to bed with my head stuck in the TV cabinet and the volume set on one. And and I would bring them back to school and switch it out for another one. Well, Seven was one of the movies. And I don't remember what we had what we said about it. And I said something about Kevin Spacey, and she was like, he's not in that movie. And this is like arguing with God at this point. Like, I was
Oh,
just
yeah.
learning about movies, and Christy knew everything about movies.
Mhm.
And I could not wait to fucking get home and dial up my AOL and print out the IMDb cast list. And I
Yes.
highlighted Kevin Spacey, and I got to school the next day, and I pulled that shit out of my backpack in history class, and I showed her Kevin Spacey is the killer in Seven. And she was like, oh, whatever, I forgot. And I was like, I didn't. And that is how I made my best friend. Because
I
yeah,
love that. I've never actually heard that story.
it was
That's awesome.
ridiculous. I was
That's
so
really funny.
fucking happy. I was like, oh, I know something she doesn't. And it's really important.
I
So
also
you won friends with the power of positive pedantism or pedantry.
Yeah,
Kind
proving her
of, but
wrong.
also aggressive. I know something you don't know. Aggressive, I'm right, and I'm gonna tell you I'm right.
I love that you printed it out and
Oh,
highlighted it.
I
Man, that
did,
brings
and
me
I
back.
stapled it. And I fucking highlighted Kevin
You know,
Spacey's name.
we take for granted that we can do that in like 10 seconds
And send a
when
screenshot.
dialing up AOL
Mm-hmm.
probably took, and then finding it and then printing it out.
Waiting for it
probably
to
took like
load, and then the printing.
10,
and
20
then
minutes. Yeah.
Also, can't let my mom see I'm doing this. So that was probably at midnight. And making sure she doesn't hear the AOL dial-up at midnight. Yeah, it was an adventure.
But, yeah. All to prove her wrong and make a best friend.
I couldn't get to school fast enough. I was so excited.
I did forget to mention the makeup artist.
Yes,
Rob
he's very.
Bottin.
Mm-hmm. Who
He did The Thing.
Yes, famously of The Thing fame.
Mm-hmm.
I actually did not know that he did the makeup for this until I was reading the credits. So I was.
Didn't he do The Howling too?
I think so.
Or The Howling as well, not The Howling 2. I don't know anything
The
about
Howling
The Howling
also.
2.
I think
Yeah,
so.
I think that was what they called the third one.
Yeah. But
That's what our Friday the 13th series with Ron should be. Friday the 13th also.
Yeah.
Because we've already covered them all.
It should be. I'm writing that down.
Yeah. I don't have a whole
Friday
lot of notes about this movie, but I am so pumped to talk about this.
This
this
I have
is
a lot
like
of notes.
A perfect movie.
Oh, 100%. And you're going to see this on lists all the time of like best movies of the 20th century, best movies of all time. I would put Seven in that list. It's been one of my favorite movies since the first time I watched it. I think David Fincher is a fucking genius. And you
Mhm.
know, that could be just really stupid of me to say I don't know the man, but I think his filmmaking is incredible. No one shoots a scene like he does. I mean, a lot of people do it well, but you know what I mean. No one
This is
does cop serial killer thrillers like David Fincher does them.
I do love like a mystery crime situation,
Mm-hmm.
and this just hit it. And I'm not a Brad Pitt fan.
Mm-hmm.
He is
Famously,
very, very good in this.
he
Yes,
nails it.
famously. Not a fan.
Again,
He,
Yeah.
I don't like
yeah,
Brad Pitt.
no.
But it's because of Brad Pitt. It has nothing to do with the fact that he's actually a really good actor.
Honestly, I felt that way about was it I think it was Leo and then
Mm-hmm.
also Matt Damon. And then I
Mm-hmm.
watched The Departed and I was like,
The Departed.
oh, yeah, The Departed. I'm
Mm-hmm.
so sorry, I said it wrong. And I was like, okay, they're good. And so now I'll be like, ugh, Matt Damon. And Shane will be like, don't you remember you actually like Matt Damon now?
Shut up.
There's no reason I should not like him. I don't know what all that was, but I do that a lot.
It's because you didn't like how they treated Minnie Driver in Good Will Hunting.
Mm,
Or maybe that's just why I never liked him.
mm. I know that they broke up and during the Oscars, I think, and you can see like the pain in her face, like
Yeah.
during the
Oh,
acceptance
really?
speeches and shit.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's juicy.
Yeah.
Hmm. I love that
Yep.
kind of drama.
I think Matt Damon.
But
If
weirdly
Matt
enough, I
Damon
like
and
Affleck.
yeah, if Damon and Affleck would just live their best lives and be each other's actual boyfriends, I feel like I would like both of them. But
Same.
they won't.
One day I'm gonna try to get Gone Girl on this podcast.
We can. Also David Fincher, so
Yep. Anyway, so sorry. um,
You can do that one and the one that came out in the immediate wake of that, where they tried to make it look like Gone Girl to the woman on the train? Question
oh,
mark?
I
Something like
hated
that.
that.
oh,
I read the book
I never
and
But
it
saw
they were
that
pissed
like,
me
one.
off.
and they were like actively trying to make it look, oh, it's another Gone Girl.
Yep. It's
This girl's gone even further.
on a train and she's
That movie
drunk.
was very good, but Rosamund Pike, she carried that on her back
Oh
for
yeah.
sure. Like everyone else was fine, they were good, but she was just amazing.
Mint.
Anyway, we're not talking about
Perfect.
Gone Girl. I'm so sorry.
We're derailing on a movie that we
Mitzi,
like.
I know. Sorry. You have a lot of interesting notes.
I do. So I
Tell
will
them.
start this by saying I am a sucker for whatever the mix of this plot is, like the seven deadly sins and someone like using this. There's like an anime that involves the seven deadly sins. Like I'll fucking watch that shit. Like anything that is
Mm-hmm.
this is edgelord adjacent, by the way, for sure.
It's like a concept. It's like kind of like a little. It's like a little fun little thing, you know, the
Yeah,
seven
yeah.
deadly sins. Like
And
it's a
there's seven
theme.
of them. Yes, I
And
love a
they're
theme.
putting it into a serious crime movie with a fucked up ending. And yeah, I love shit like that. Give
And it
me a
is
It's
theme.
yeah.
it's the kind of thing that's going to grab you like immediately from the elevator pitch. Like you can
Oh
sell
yeah.
this in two lines.
Yes.
You say the seven deadly sins serial killer
Yes.
and the cops that try to catch him.
And it could be the shittiest
And
director. We just got lucky and it was David Fincher.
mhm.
Like anyone could have
Honestly,
made this.
wasn't this one of the plot of one of the Hellraiser movies?
Oh,
Yeah, you're right.
probably.
Yeah. Fuck, is it
I
the
don't
one?
know.
Yeah, no,
I don't know which one. 5, 6.
Shit. Yeah, the one. Yeah, the one with like the vomiting girls, the vomiting naked women. The one where
Yeah,
they're in
that's like
hell
9 or
with
10.
the accountant or
Yeah.
whatever, and the angel. We had an eight. Yeah, that one. God, I fucking hated that one. It pisses me off every time I
Yeah,
think about it.
that was a really bad one. But
Ron,
no, the Someone watched whatever Hellraiser shits came up until this point, and they're like, I'm gonna do that so much better. I'm gonna do all of these without Pinhead, without Hell, and just he
In my
watched Deader
basement.
and was like, I
Yeah.
can do that better.
Anyway.
Anyway, so sorry.
What if instead of fictional demons, we get a real life demon and we make him play the serial killer?
Yes. Oh, God.
Unbeknownst to people at the time, probably. Um, I
He
Well,
gave
hopefully,
Hannibal
but I
Lecter
mean,
vibes
Yeah.
in this.
Oh yeah. Oh, Kevin Spacey
Mhm.
could have played Hannibal at some point, I think. I could see it.
Yeah. Mhm.
Um, ugh. He fucking grosses me out. I can't even think about it. Anyway.
He's
Um,
disgusting. Yeah, I agree.
I should have written down the screenwriter because he's actually a fucking genius. He also played the first victim, which was what was the first one? The first one was shit. Uh
I'm sorry, I'm not prepared. Hold
no,
on.
it's okay. Well, whoever the first victim was, he actually played that part, the screenwriter. But yeah, I just wanted to mention his name because his writing skills are
It was
incredible. It's
the obese man?
Andrew
Was he the
Kevin
obese man?
Walker. He played, I'm looking it up right now. Sorry, this is bad. Dead man at the first crime scene. It wasn't, unless he was in the suit. I don't, anyway, him. Andrew Kevin Walker, incredible writer. He wrote this
Hmm.
screenplay. How he orchestrated each of the Seven Deadly Sin crime scenes. Some are better than others. Like I never really understood. Um, what was the one with the rich guy? Oh, the pound of flesh guy. What was sin was
Greed.
that? Greed. That one didn't really hit for me, but
Yeah.
lust, I think about
Mm-mm.
that one every couple of
mm,
months since I saw this movie in the 90s. Like I have never been able to get that concept, and then nothing is shown. Like all we see is a
Sometimes
brief
it's more effective that way.
shot, yeah, of the murder weapon. And the actor who plays the guy who committed the crime, he's incredible too. I should have wrote him down. Him giving his
Mhm.
not confession, but his talking to the cops in the interrogation room is so um effective, I guess. I don't know. Lust was the one that really fucked me up forever. Like I think this is literally, yes, hard-boiled detective is one of the categories this is listed under in IMDb, which I think is so funny. But this is like the most hard-boiled this is the most generic like cop procedural movie plot that you can
Mhm.
imagine. Rookie
Yeah.
plus I'm retiring tomorrow. This is my last big case, and of course they get wrapped up in it. Um,
Mhm.
this happens in every fucking cop movie. This one just so happens to be a genius rendition of it.
Hard-boiled detective.
Hard-boiled detective.
I'm still on that. The
Um,
so
Batman
does
is
that
one of those.
yes, it
so does
is.
that mean there's like
A
an
soft,
over
yes.
easy
Yes, there is a
detective?
soft-boiled detective.
Uh,
Yes, Rob.
Would
Detective
that be like
Benedict.
the 21 Jump Street remake? Is that soft-boiled?
Soft-boiled
Or is that like
detective.
over easy?
Uh,
Turner and
yeah,
Hooch is
the
soft-boiled detective.
Soft-boiled. There you go.
what's the one with Will Ferrell and
Oh,
Marky Mark?
the other guys,
The
right?
other
The
guys,
other
yeah, they're
guys.
soft-boiled
Oh,
detectives.
that's scrambled
I was gonna say,
detective.
I was gonna say Daddy's Home. That's a completely different movie.
Yes.
Unfortunately, there's few of those movies with them, or
I
movies
did
with
want
both.
to
Anyway,
mention that Howard Shore does the score for this, which I love. He's
mm,
so incredible.
so good.
The score from this movie sounds like the scariest parts of The Lord of the Rings. It sounds like all of the Mines
Mm.
of Moria and we're about to battle the Balrog scenes. Because he also did the score for The Lord of the Rings. Uh, but I just think we've got this beautiful classical artist doing the score for a hard-boiled detective movie. Um,
I love it.
I love the scene where Brad Pitt is crashing out over having to read a book. I feel like that was probably an easy scene for him to I'm like, it's really not that hard. Like, please. Um, so Ron, I don't know, I hope you don't know this fact because I hope I can tell this to you for the first time that in 2002, New Line Cinema proposed a sequel and they wanted to call it 8, EI8 HT. That would be based on a
Wow.
repurposed spec script titled Solace by Ted Griffin about a psychic serial killer who is pursued by a similarly psychic detective, Somerset. The idea was
Whoa.
abandoned after principal
Thank
cast and
God.
crew, including Morgan Freeman and Brad Piss. Brad Piss. Oh my God. What a
Brad
Freudian
Pitt.
slip. I just said Brad Piss.
Oh, I loved it.
Brad Pitt.
That's our Instagram clip.
Isn't
Oh
isn't
no.
psychic detective chasing psychic criminal just the plot to like Trancers?
Or
I
Silent
was
Night,
gonna
Deadly
say
Night 3. Like,
I was also gonna
Sound like
say
Deadly
that's
3.
another Hellraiser, isn't it?
yeah, it
Like
does. Wasn't that
I'm pretty
Inferno?
sure.
Or
Yeah.
like
I don't know. I don't know the names of any of those fucking movies. They're
I
one,
say
two, three,
Inferno
four,
every
five.
time.
And I say Deader every time. I don't even know what's
Deader's the
what.
cult one. I do remember
I
that.
do know Revelations is the one with Shitty Pinhead.
Revelations is the incest one.
The Columbine one, yeah.
Yes, the Columbine one.
It was so bad we just made up shit. And
Yep.
Jay made up shit and we were like, yeah, I like that so much
It's
better.
the Columbine one. But yeah,
Oh,
I like to think of the sequel 8 and the balls of them to think that Morgan Freeman or Brad Pitt would come back for Psychic Cop versus Psychic Serial Killer is so funny to me. Like, are you joking? Okay.
Sounds like a really bad TV show concept that only got like one season, but
it,
like, you know,
it's
back
It
like
in the
got
early
a
2000s, they
sizzle.
wouldn't
They
show it
shot a
all.
pilot and then they tried to pitch
Yeah.
it, and everybody was like, "Get the fuck out of my office." That's what
Yeah.
happened.
yeah, it's
8.
like Scanners the TV series. It's like that level of ridiculousness where like Michael Ironside's gonna stare at I don't know somebody James Remar
Yeah.
until his head explodes.
Why not? Why not? Um, I
Wow.
always pull out.
Okay, so that was
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
sorry. I was gonna say that was a new fact for me. I did not know that. Um,
I
that
think you
is
need to
one
know
of the
that.
funniest ideas I've ever heard. Yeah,
Morgan
Yeah.
Freeman, you think he's gonna say yes to that?
No. And he played God
probably
in
not.
Bruce Almighty. You know, like
And he was in the
his
shitty Now You
standards
See
are
Me
meat.
movies. He's still not saying yes to 8.
Hey.
What?
I like those movies.
Okay.
I'm gonna add that to my list. Things we have to discuss.
Okay. Off screen. I always like to pull who could have or was asked to be characters because sometimes I like to think about those actors while I'm watching the movie to see if it would fit. Al Pacino and Denzel Washington were early choices for Somerset and Mills, respectively. Al Pacino playing our about to retire detective, and Denzel as our Denzel. This is Denzel's wheelhouse. He absolutely could have been in this
Yes.
movie. Like, this is
This
a
was
Denzel
like
Washington movie.
peak dreamy Denzel.
It's just kind of
too.
like it's fallen with more steps. I feel like he would have nailed it.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Val Kilmer turned down the role of John Doe. I don't think Val Kilmer is effectively creepy enough.
No, unfortunately, Kevin Spacey was
Yeah,
perfect
I
for
can
it.
see Val Kilmer overacting and trying to be a creepy serial killer. I don't think it would work.
Never been a fan of his acting. May he rest in peace.
Yes, R.I.P. King. Sylvester Stallone turned down the role of Mills. No, thank you.
God.
Ugh. I'm gonna not do my Sylvester Stallone impression. I'm gonna not do my
Why
Sylvester
not?
Stallone impression.
I feel like you should do
I
your
gotta save
Sylvester
something for.
Stallone impression.
I gotta save
What's
something for film strip.
Okay.
okay?
I had a
And
whole bit where in one of the episodes I showed up as Sylvester Stallone and I was doing the plot summary of a non-Stallone movie as Sylvester Stallone. I was dropping in, and you know you can watch me in my new show, The Tulsa King. I play the Tulsa King, that kind of thing.
Mhm.
And I don't remember what all happened, but I know Jay had to like mute
Leave the
himself because
room.
he started laughing so hard.
Yeah.
He was. It was like Kendall gagging, but him laughing and coughing.
It was a joyful gagging.
Yeah, it was happy gagging.
That's funny.
Uh, and also R.I.P. Gene Hackman was offered the role of Somerset, which I think would have worked.
Yeah,
Gene Hackman
it's
always
hard
played
to
a
think of
good
anyone.
cop detective.
Yeah, it's just hard to think of anyone replacing Morgan Freeman.
I
Yeah, that's fair.
I love him in this role, but like I feel like he's like I could replace him and it wouldn't kill the movie. I could replace either one of them.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, no,
like
that's fair.
sometimes people are not movable, I think.
Yeah. Mhm.
I mean they're great. I love them. I love the performances, but I could pull them out. Like I said, I would
Yeah.
actually love to see Denzel Washington instead of Brad Pitt.
I
Personally.
actually really love that. Yeah.
Mhm. With Sylvester
I would
Stallone,
like that
nailed
if we
it.
could make this like a backdoor sequel to Virtuosity, and it turns out John Doe is played by Russell Crowe.
Okay, you've got me.
Yeah, I
I
mean
like
he
that.
doesn't have to be Sid 6.7, but bonus points if he is Sid 6.7 because that makes a more fun movie.
Of course. So, Kendall, you did say this is a perfect movie. I truly think
Yeah.
it is. I think you have to suspend some disbelief a little bit with how much John Doe pulls off. Like, for instance, Sloth is left in his apartment for over a year. Um, so you have to kind of believe that he's gotten away with this. He's taken the time to plan all this out. He has the money to do all of this, and they do explain it. But I feel like you kind of got to be like, sure, okay, at some points, and
Yeah.
just,
I guess
you
I
know,
never thought of
because
that.
his
I
timing
think
is
I was just into it.
perfect for everything. Like he times,
Even towards the end.
yes, when he shows up and
How did
turns
he
himself
know?
in, yes, it has to be
Well,
perfectly timed, and he gets it every
I mean,
time.
with the package delivery.
The package
Like,
delivery
Mm.
and her being pregnant, like if she hadn't been pregnant, his sin would not have worked.
would it? I feel like it still would have, right? Like he can still
Mm,
be envious without her being pregnant.
because didn't he say a line at some point like there's two more victims? Or maybe that's not like integral to the
He
sin.
well, he was the last one,
You know what? You're right. Okay,
right?
he said two
He's
more
Wrath,
victims, so they thought they
Mm.
were going to go pick up Wrath and Envy, not
envy,
knowing that
and
he
he
was
was
supposed to be the
Wrath.
Wrath. Got it. Okay, never mind. But yeah,
Yeah.
the package, because I was like, how quick is FedEx really? Um,
Mhm.
Even for $50, like
That ain't enough.
you're sending them
Well,
to a
maybe
wind
30
farm.
years ago.
Yeah, maybe so. Um, but yeah, I
Now
think
that's
this
like a tank
is
of gas,
a perfect movie.
maybe.
It's perfect in
Mhm.
tone. It's perfect in
It is.
script. It's perfect in sound editing, the score,
The
of
makeup,
course,
it's all
direction,
effective.
everything. Like,
Mhm.
and this is the movie that put David Fincher, like, this was New Line's first A-list movie, which I don't know when New Line started, but they weren't taken seriously until 1995 when David Fincher made this movie.
No, they were
Mhm.
just like Freddy Krueger,
Yeah,
and
just like
that was it.
schlocky, yeah, like all the fun stuff. But they got This was their first like A-list hit.
I'm really surprised that Bob Shea didn't make them put his sister in some role in this movie.
I mean, I'm sure he tried. They were like, sorry, the club's already chosen. Can't get you in.
Yeah, there's probably like 20 minutes of Lin Shay on the cutting room floor.
I'd love to see her. Oh, speaking of cutting room floor, the notebooks. Those were all. I don't remember if they commissioned an artist to do it or if it was like I think they commissioned an artist. They paid $15,000 for someone to make all of those books by hand. And it took 2 months
Wow.
to do that.
Wow.
I love things like that because
Mhm.
you could just go to the Dollar Tree and buy a bunch of books and tell the art department that you're paying shitty money to just go dirty those things up and write in some crayon in there. But no, they paid someone.
Mhm.
So I want to know where all those notebooks are because I would love to buy one.
Ooh.
Like they got to be somewhere. They have to be a lot of places. That was a lot of books.
Could you imagine just like being on a podcast and being like, look at this notebook from Seven?
I can't imagine because I
actually
literally
like, can you imagine having that?
Yeah, I had that daytime fantasy while I had that thought. I was like, that's exactly what I would do. I'd be like, look at my Seven notebook.
Yeah. It would be on your
For those of you just for those
your-
of you just listening at home, Kendall held up an actual Seven notebook when she said, just look at this Seven
You did.
notebook. It wasn't just a piece of like normal boring ass notebook, spiral bound notebook. It was literally one of the notebooks from Seven. And she's just rubbing it in our faces, but pretending she's not
Yeah.
because she needs to stay humble.
relevant.
The listeners.
But yeah, where'd you get that, bitch? I want one.
That's funny.
Yeah, I don't think
This
there's
is the
any.
part where we found out.
Sorry, that was my birth control.
Never
What?
mind.
What?
I was just gonna say this is the part where we found out Kendall's uncle is Kevin Spacey.
Oh my god. Run.
Run.
Well, I just know he has a sibling, so I don't know. Maybe.
Is it Kendall?
Oh my
Is this the part where
God.
we find that out? Is that how you got
know,
the fucking notebook, you bitch?
As far as I know, he's not, but my mom has been dropping some crazy family lore for the last couple of years. Like,
Ooh.
I'm talking arrested for prostitution,
Oh, yeah.
secret cousins I didn't know about,
Ooh,
like
the good stuff. Oh, primo.
like crazy shit.
That's
Mhm.
exciting.
I mean, he could easily be a secret cousin.
Easily, Kendall.
Ooh.
He could easily be a
I would-
secret cousin.
I would not claim him. I would take
Uncle
that to
Kev?
my grave.
Ew.
Blech.
I don't like that.
Let's
It's
go
gonna
back
be
to
like a
talking
fr-
about incest.
It's going to be like a Fresh Prince of Bel-Air situation, except Kendall's going to go to Cyprus, wherever Kevin Spacey is holed up thanks to non-extradition treaties or whatever.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, he is still over there and crying about how he's homeless. Yeah.
Good.
He has multiple
rot
rooms.
over there.
He's a nightclub singer over there.
That's right. He's living the life.
Probably
He's
doing
fucking fine.
his Bobby Darin act.
He's gonna be on
Could
the
you
next
imagine if you
season of The
were-
White Lotus as a lounge singer.
Shut up.
No, he's not.
Could you imagine being like traveling or something and
Yeah.
like seeing him? You're like, that guy looks so much like Kevin Spacey. And then later being like, that was Kevin Spacey.
And then Christy would be like, that's not
She's like
Kevin
Armie
Spacey.
Hammer.
And I'd be like, it is Kevin Spacey.
He's probably on an island with Armie Hammer.
Oh yeah. Eating someone.
Who else has that? Who else has that kind of Lego Man hair? That Lego Man hair piece. It has to be Kevin Spacey.
I think
They stopped making those.
No, because I think Chris Evans has a Lego Man hairpiece.
Oh,
That's fair.
Yeah.
he does.
It is very Lego Man.
But that's okay. We like him.
Oh, he's
Mhm.
fine. I just was like
I'm not-
to point out that it's still made. Someone's still buying them.
Oh, that's good. I mean, with the amount of steroids that all those Marvel leading men have to do,
Yes.
I'm not surprised that they're all probably bald. I mean,
Oh yeah. And their
I'm pretty
hearts
sure
are
at certain
probably
points in it,
in terrible shape.
and I'm pretty sure when I was watching the Falcon and the Winter Soldier show that Anthony Mackie's hair was sprayed on at certain points.
Oh God. Yeah.
It was like Jamie Foxx levels of spray on hair.
Don't let him hear you say that.
Jamie
Who,
Foxx?
Jamie Foxx?
No,
Is
Anthony
he like
Mackie.
Ryan Murphy? Is he just gonna
Anthony Mackie is
gonna pop up?
a little bitch.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're the second person I've heard say something similar
Mm-hmm.
in like the last
About,
week.
He's a
about
why
spray painted on hair.
Huh?
Oh,
What?
What?
things have broken down completely here. Like,
Yes. We're talking
just-
about Anthony Mackie beating us up for talking about his spray on hair. Anyway, yes, 7.
Yes.
7, one of the best
Seven.
movies
Excellent
of
movie.
This
the
movie-
century. Best movie
We
in
didn't talk about the
1995 for sure.
ending.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
We didn't talk about the ending.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The funniest part of any of these movies we
Ron.
watched tonight.
It's not.
You explain it, Ron. What
Yeah,
happens
go
in the
ahead.
end?
You tell us what happens at the end of 7.
Yeah, I need
Oh,
In the
that's
funniest
easy.
way possible.
Well, Brad Pitt gets to the most conveniently delivered package ever. Like we've discussed already, that's completely impossible. Then he makes a face like he took a dump in his pants, and he
Mhm.
starts yelling, "What's in the box?
What's in the box? What's in the box?
What's in
He
the
did,
box? He tries different,
What's in the
like,
box?
what's in the box?
Yeah.
What's in the box?
And-
He tries all those.
And Morgan Freeman is probably like off camera, like holding his hand over his mouth because he's laughing so hard at the delivery. And then after a really long kind of homoerotic Kevin Spacey on his knees sequence,
Mhm.
we finally get the Wrath kill that
Mhm.
LOL, joke's on you, you were Wrath the whole time or something.
Mhm.
But I say that dismissively like this movie's not amazing because it is amazing.
Mhm.
Like it's so good, like about half of those replacement cast members that we talked about, it would have still been awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
Because
what was in the box?
it's
You
so
didn't say.
it was a candle from Goop.
That smelled like a vagina.
He was holding that in this entire
I
time.
know. He was waiting.
It was a candle from Goop.
Yeah.
Brava.
Oh, well done.
Yes.
For all the crap that Goop gets, I have to say
Goop
that
sells.
Jessica Alba, the Honest Company, their stuff is really good.
That's what I've heard. I've heard her because she sells a lot of like baby products as well, right?
I think so.
Yes.
Mhm.
Because when my daughter was a baby, we got anytime she got any kind of diaper rash or anything, we switched her over to Honest Company diapers and wipes and ointments and whatnot, and it always cleared it up right away.
Oh, I love that. I love to know that.
Endorsement
Yeah, so it's
for the Honest Company.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, and all the little snack foods and stuff have all been good. Like it's the Honest Company juice boxes were like, I think I drank as many of them as she ever did.
Love that.
Ringing endorsement for the Honest Company.
But yeah, it's weird that this movie is so well done behind the camera that who you put in front of the camera, you would have to actively try to make it
Yeah.
a
Even
bad
Gwyneth
movie.
Paltrow
I
can't
think
really.
you're right. Yeah.
You know?
Honestly.
Even like the worst person to add in the cast, which is Val Kilmer as John Doe, it still wouldn't kill it. It just wouldn't be amazing.
Yeah.
Well, we're
It'd
sitting
just be,
here.
that was good, except for Val Kilmer.
Well, we're sitting here talking about Kevin Spacey, someone who is vile and disgusting, and play this role, and we're all like, he was fantastic.
Yeah, he was really good.
Yeah, it's wild because like the three leads are all amazing actors, but they're all like terrible people, as we found out over the years.
Yeah.
Because
Everyone's real
we know
grumpy.
what Kevin's
Or
We know what
gross.
Kevin Spacey did. We know what Brad Pitt has been accused of.
Mhm.
And also apparently he doesn't shower,
He stinks.
which
He looks like
yeah.
he would.
Yeah.
And we know about Morgan Freeman's whole thing with his step granddaughter or whatever it was.
The
That
little
whole
Woody
weird
Allen there.
situation.
I was not aware of that.
You didn't know he romanced and
I don't think he like adopted her or anything, so it's not quite a Woody Allen, but it's more like it's not great
There's the
for sure.
incest for the
Yep.
episode.
Look, see? Thanks, Ron. You brought it. Ron brought the incest,
Hey, I'll
everyone.
do what I can.
We didn't bring it.
I win, Seth.
That's the clip that you can take
Okay.
for Instagram.
I'll do that as well.
Yeah, that would be great to have associated with my actual name.
Hey, we brought you
We
out
shan't
of
do that.
Patreon ghetto for that, so
Yeah,
and that's what you
Yeah,
decided to bring
that
to
was my
us.
mistake for
Careful what you wish
being
for.
for coming out of the light. I long for the caves in which I deserve to be.
I was born in the darkness.
The children yearn for the mines, and I yearn for the Patreon.
Yearn for the Patreon.
Oh,
Well,
God.
I guess that's all that we really have to say about 7.
Yeah.
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 Which we never said what was in the box. So if you don't know what's in the box, you should just go watch the movie.
You know what? Yeah, leave that if someone listening somehow has
I don't
not
really want to
seen
spoil
7.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. Just go watch it.
Yeah,
go
if
watch
you haven't
it.
seen
It's
this like
not a candle from
30-year-old
Goop.
movie, go for it.
Yeah.
It is not a goop candle.
Much
Although
better.
there's probably some goop in the box.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's goop in the box.
Okay. So we have a few more things that we do at the end of the episode. We rank like where we would put this episode. So we have 3 tiers. A tier. Oh God, Missy.
A tier is I
you
would pay to see it in the
pay-
theater. B
Yeah.
tier is I would rent it. I would watch it
I would
on
pay to rent it at home.
like VOD, and then C tier
Yeah.
is I would wait for it to come to streaming.
Yeah. So if the 4 of these movies were lumped together as
Or
like a package,
released
where would
today.
you put it? Yeah.
Ooh.
I know that's hard because they're 4 different movies.
On the strength of the highs,
Mhm.
I would say this is an A tier to me. Like the highs are so good, it carries us through the lull of Ice Cream Man.
Yeah.
But like 7, obviously, I would see that in the theater again in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Day of the Beast, I would 100% see that in the theater, and I wish I had back in the day.
Right.
Tales from the Hood.
Tales from the Hood,
Hell
100% would have seen that one in a theater. I would have tried to find the blackest crowd I could have to watch that one in because I think it would have been an awesome experience.
Yes. Ooh, you sold me.
Yeah, because I was pretty solidly in B, but you know what? I think you're right across the board because I would pay to see all of those in the theater.
Me too.
And even Ice Cream Man would be fun if I was like
Honestly,
on mushrooms or something and
if
saw
you
it in
were
the theater.
in a crowd
Yes.
of people, like I always think about that crowd that I was with when I watched Sleepaway Camp, and they literally laughed at every single thing, literally every single thing that was said or shown. That would be an experience for Ice Cream Man.
Yeah. So
it would be a great like midnight crowd.
Yes.
Movie.
Yes. Or like Joe Bob did, do a Clint Howard double feature with another shitty Clint Howard movie, like Silent Night, Deadly Night 3 or 4.
I can never find our rankings in the doc.
I moved it to the top. It's like the second one.
Never mind, I found it.
Okay. So put me in A. I'm an A as well.
Okay.
Cool. So we also do trivia. So this will be interesting. We do trivia for concerning our last episode, which would have been our body horror redux. So, Ron, if you know the answer to these trivia questions, feel free to answer them as well. Do you
Okay.
have your trivia, Kendall?
I do have my trivia, and I'm very
Ooh,
proud of my trivia.
I am proud of you for remembering.
Thank you, thank you. I don't think Ron will know them because my two movies were 2025 movies. Um, but maybe maybe you could guess. I don't
Yeah,
know.
maybe.
I'm gonna start with my favorite one. This is a multiple choice, Misty.
Oh, fuck. All right. We haven't done that before.
In the Ugly Stepsister,
Mm-hmm.
which of the following does Elvira not do to modify her appearance?
Ooh.
Break and reset her nose, eats a tapeworm to become thin, chemically bleaches her skin for a pale complexion, or stitched eyelash extensions to her eyes.
Ron, do you know this answer?
I do not because I've not seen this, but
You got to
You
see The
if
Ugly Stepsister.
I've heard it's really good, and like I still have Shutter, so I should probably do it while I have Shutter because I think it's a
Yes.
Shutter
Well,
Yeah.
the correct
exclusive.
answer
But if
would
I had
be,
to,
sorry, go ahead.
oh, I was gonna say if I had to guess, it would be the tapeworm.
Oh,
She did swallow a
Oh, really?
tapeworm. Yes. The one she
Ugh.
did not do
Oh.
was C, bleach her skin.
Yes.
Oh,
Ron, watch the movie and come back to us. That's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
all
He
right.
is, it's one of my favorites of last year, period.
We
Period.
talk
I'll watch
about
it
it in
between
our body.
now and Friday the 13th for sure.
Yes.
Okay, my first trivia question, Ron, you should know this one. In the 1986 film The Fly, which is the first animal to go through Seth's telepods?
It's the first animal.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's not a fly.
Not a fly.
I forget.
No, it's some sort of rodent question mark.
Of course, it's a fucking rat, isn't it?
No, it's a baboon.
Oh,
His
I don't
lab
remember that.
why
partner.
did I think you said a? Oh,
No, I put
what
the
am I thinking
baboon
of?
in. Are you texting me your
That's an
questions
expensive way
later?
to test your.
Yeah.
That's an
And
expensive way to like test your teleport machine
you
because like,
know,
what
I
if
thought
that
the
baboon
same.
explodes or something? You gotta
Yeah.
baboons cost a lot of money. That's why I thought it was like a mouse or something. Or does he
Yeah.
eat a mouse at some point? Or am I thinking of V? I don't know. I'm confused. It's late.
Well, now I'm gonna Google and make sure my question is right.
I mean, you probably are right.
I don't know.
Okay, sent them.
Thank you.
While you look into that, let me
Mm-hmm.
do my next one. In the movie Together, what causes Tim and Millie to start to fuse into one? Also a melting movie.
What causes? Uh, is it the cave water? Them drinking the cave water? Okay.
Yes.
Spoilers if you haven't seen Together, I guess.
Mhm.
Okay. My last question. In the movie Raw, what part of her sister's body does Justine ingest?
Oh, why am I forgetting? Um, it's her finger?
Mm-hmm. Her finger
Yeah, because she cuts her finger off.
while trying to wax her sister's vagina.
So stupid. No, she does it with scissors, right?
She tried wax
cuts her
first, and then the
it's so
wax strip got stuck, so she
That's
tried to
right.
cut it out.
And then she cuts her finger off with scissors.
Yes.
Ridiculous. And I'm pretty sure I gagged.
Yes, you did. Ron, have you seen Raw? You gotta watch Raw too.
I have not.
It's French.
Yeah. I mean, that makes sense with the
Yes. All
eating
the
a finger while waxing your
waxing
vagina.
your sister's vagina. Yes. Very French.
Oh, it's a sister. I mean, there we go. That's
Mhm.
even more French.
Indeed.
Say Levy.
Okay, we have, I know it's late, but we have books, music, and then we're gonna spin the wheel.
Yeah, we're gonna run through this books and
Mhm.
music. Okay, so I had a bit of a trouble finding a book because I was not reading another book just for this episode. I could not fit it in. So luckily I came across a book that was released in 1995 that I actually liked by an author we all love, Mr. Stephen King. It is one of his lesser talked about books. I've never heard anyone say they've read this one, and if they have, actually enjoyed it. It's called Rose Matter.
Ooh, I need to
It's
I
know
like
like
Rose
if
Matter.
this. You do
I need to
you?
know if
Okay.
Matt's read it because he's read or a lot of Stephen
Hmm.
King's.
I think I might have
I mean,
asked
if it
him.
helps, I've read it.
Did
Oh,
you enjoy
okay.
it?
I did.
I'm going to
That
read the
was back when I could
synopsis.
keep up with him.
Yeah. Yeah, the cocaine era. Yeah, the 90s. He
No,
might have
this was
still been
back
on it.
before I had like a real job and
Uh,
a family,
yeah, when
so
you
I could
could,
read
yeah, read
all of
thousand
his
Good
page
free
output.
time.
Stephen King books. Okay, here's the synopsis. I'm gonna try this out so you Kindle. Roused by a single drop of blood on the bedsheet, Rosie Daniels wakes from 14 years of a nightmare marriage and suddenly takes flight. She uses her husband's ATM card to buy a bus ticket, determined to lose herself in a place where Norman won't find her. She'll worry about all the rest later. Alone in a strange city, she begins to make a new life, and good things start to happen. Meeting Bill Steiner is one, and finding a junk shop painting is another. It may be bad art, but it's perfect for her new apartment, and somehow it seems to want her as much as she wants it. Still, it's hard for
Ooh,
Rosie not to keep looking over her shoulder, and with good reason. Her husband is a cop with the instincts of a predator.
of
He's
course he
very
is.
good at finding people. The fact that he's losing his mind might even be an advantage. Rose, maddened and on the rampage, Norman Daniels becomes the force of relentless terror and savageness, a man almost mythic in his monstrosity. For Rosie to survive, for her to have a chance in her brave new world, she must enter her own myth, a world that lies beyond the surface of a work of art, and become a woman she never knew she could be. Rose Matter. I feel
Ooh,
like this is really unlike a lot of Stephen King's work because it is strictly a book from a point of view of a woman who has survived a long, horrible marriage of, domestic abuse at the hands of her husband. And it's very Greek myth in its telling. Like there's a
Yeah,
minotaur. She actually goes into this painting that she becomes obsessed with that she finds in this junk shop. It's like it's like another world. Like it's, I don't know, it's very fantasy, but not quite fantasy like Stephen King's fantasy, which I love. It's more, like I said, Greek myth like in its storytelling.
that sounds really good.
It is a good story. I
yeah. I
don't think
remember
it's
it being
appreciated.
super interesting,
Hmm. Yeah.
and this kind of like kicks off a little mini Stephen King writes from the point of view of a woman era for him
Yeah.
too,
Mm-hmm.
because
And
this was like around the time he did what Dolores Claiborne,
mhm.
um, in a few years, so he's going to do Gerald's Game.
Oh
Um,
yeah. Does he do it well?
That's what I was about to say. I'm not gonna like stand and be like Stephen King really knows, the a woman's mind, but I
Mm-hmm.
he always tries in a really earnest way. Like he
Okay.
does it, I feel like he always does that in a pretty respectful way. I mean, his wife is
Mm-hmm.
his first reader. He probably gets a lot of feedback from her.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, like the whole concept of a woman, suffering over a decade of domestic abuse by her cop husband, him writing a story of this woman escaping and building her own life on her own 2 feet. You know what I mean? Like I feel like that's a
Mm-hmm.
probably a pretty progressive thing to do for a horror writer in the mid 90s. I don't know. I think he does a pretty good job. I'm not going to give him any
It sounds
like,
really good.
awards for feminism or anything, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I wouldn't say he's not like anti-feminist though. I just think he's just
No.
kind of
But like, you know,
He's
when
just an old dude.
yeah,
He's an old guy from Maine. He's got
Mhm.
his life experiences and the things he can write
Yeah.
about.
Yeah, and he's not gonna nail it on the head because he's not a woman, nor did he live in this world as a woman. Like, but I
Yeah.
feel like when he does write from a woman's point of view, he's respectful about it. You know.
Yeah, she doesn't like breast boobily or anything.
Exactly. Exactly. Her nipples didn't harden every 15 minutes
Ugh.
for whatever reason, you know. Um,
Yeah. Bev was the
Well, I guess
reason.
it's
although
not in
Bev
Maine,
did.
so it's
Yeah.
probably warm enough that she doesn't have to worry about that.
A lot of sweaters. Yeah. Kendall, what's your music?
So for my song, I chose Where the Wild Roses Grow by Nick Cave featuring Kylie Minogue.
Kylie Minogue.
Um, yeah.
An
Um,
Australian supergroup right there.
Right?
Yes, right. So Nick Cave was inspired to write it after listening to the traditional song Down in the Willow Garden, which is a tale of a man courting a woman and killing her while they are out together. So if
Ooh.
you listen to the song, it just sounds, I don't know, like I feel like it kind of embodies the tone of the movies, even though all the movies were very different. Um, and I specifically probably Seven,
Yeah.
I would
I
say,
feel like that's
but
very
it's
Seven influenced.
yeah, but I really like the words and just the feel of it. But I was excited to find a Nick Cave song that I could put in.
Yeah, I haven't heard this one, I don't think, so I'm excited to go listen to it.
Mm-hmm. Let me add it real quick before I get the wheel, and then we can do that
Now,
too.
do you guys make a Spotify list of all your recommended songs?
Yes,
Kindle
I do have
does.
one.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We have a running list, and then Kindle will sometimes make a whole playlist for an episode.
Yeah, if
She'll
I'm
make multiple
inspired,
playlists per episode sometimes.
Nice.
I
Yeah.
I have done that. Yes. If I'm inspired, because like witches, she already had the witches one.
Hmm.
And what's
Hellraiser.
another one? Hellraiser. Yeah, that was just that was perfect. So we're doing the one without the years, right?
Correct. Let's take those years off.
Okay. All right. All right, Ron, are you ready for your part of the wheel? Whatever it was you were
Um,
gonna say.
yes, I think I am.
Okay. Let me turn that down. All right. Let's see. There we go. Oh no. Cursed objects.
Oh, fun. Okay.
Ooh.
Hold on. Let me pull up my list. Damn.
I just watched one recently that I was saving for this
Ooh.
and I didn't love it.
Before I even pull up my list, I know In Fabric is one of my choices. It is about a cursed dress.
Okay.
Nice.
It's so good.
Ron, do you have any that pop up in your head that you would suggest? Because I don't have any off the top of my head. Cursed object.
Uh, ooh boy. I mean, obviously, my first thought is, okay. So my actual first thought was that the Dybbuk,
Yeah,
the movie with the Dybbuk box with Jeffrey Dean Morgan
yeah,
and
it's The
Modest
Possession.
Yahoo. The Possession, yes.
Yeah, that's on my
Couldn't think of
list.
the name.
Yeah, that's a great
That
movie.
was that was like the first thing that came to my thought process.
Okay.
And I was like, well, there's lots of cursed objects. I mean, um, there's multiple movies with a Necronomicon in it.
Mm-hmm.
That's a cursed object.
That is a
Mhm.
cursed
Um,
object.
they made that movie with the monkey's paw. That's a cursed object. That's a
Mm-hmm.
classic cursed object.
Ooh, what
Um,
about the monkey, Misty? Would that count?
Yeah, yeah, because the monkey's cursed.
I'm gonna go with the monkey.
Okay.
You have Hellraiser on this list. Can I just pick Hellraiser again?
Right. Can we just watch all 13 or 11 Hellraisers again?
Okay.
Yeah, the most cursed person in the Hellraiser series is Doug Bradley for having to play that character for
Bless
But
him for
so
that.
many movies.
yeah, over and
Thank
over
God.
and over
I just
again.
feel bad because he's like a legit good actor, and like
Yeah.
this is the thing he's known for is hot, getting somebody to glue a bunch of rubber nails to his face.
He embraces it
Now,
though. He loves it.
well, now he like reads stories on YouTube, and I just
Yeah.
love that so
I love
much.
yeah, he has
Oh,
a great
nice.
voice for
Mm.
narration.
Fine, I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna pick Oculus.
Oh, are
Oh,
you actually gonna?
Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't love it when I watched it, but I would like to talk about it.
Okay.
now which one is Oculus?
Mike Flanagan, it has what's her face who I can't stand. I think she's the
Karen
reason I didn't
Gillian.
like the movie. Yeah, her. Karen Gillian.
And it's a
Oh.
cursed mirror. Well, I'm
And
gonna go
it's
ahead and
Kiefer
choose.
Sutherland, right?
No.
Or is
Mm,
No,
Kiefer Sutherland in a
actually,
different cursed mirror?
yes, mirrors is his.
Oh, okay.
The guy who played uh Lucas in Empire Records plays
Oh, okay.
the dad in Oculus.
it just disappointed
Oh,
me.
okay.
Well, I'm
But
gonna
we'll
go
talk
ahead
about it.
and I'm gonna pull Ron's pick, which was also on my list, the possession about
Okay,
the
good. I'm
big
glad I
dogs.
wanted to do that one too.
I also think it'll be really interesting to talk about a possession from a non-Christian point of view.
Ooh.
It'll be
Yeah.
yeah. So we have
Nice. So we
In Fabric, The Possession,
Mhm,
The Monkey,
mhm.
and Oculus for
Mhm.
our cursed objects. Great choices.
Now, have you seen all of those movies, Ron?
I have not. I've not seen
Okay.
in Fabric. But I
Okay.
thought if you wanted something from the 80s, you could do The Gate.
We did The Gate.
Has
Ooh,
anyone seen The
we
Gate?
just covered The Gate.
Oh, boo.
Mhm.
That
That was
was
our 1987 episode, and it was such a good episode.
yeah.
We also
I
talked
love
about
that movie.
Lost Boys
Mhm.
and American Gothic, and what
Yep.
was the other one?
Brain Scan.
Brain Scan.
Mhm.
Brain Scan. Oh,
Yeah.
well, that one has a cursed CD
Yeah.
question mark.
I would
Cursed
say yes.
computer game. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of cursed, Edward Furlong, everybody.
Yes, thank you. Yes, cursed.
In Fabric is on Tubi, and The Possession is on Tubi.
Gwendolyn Christie is in Fabric,
Oh, hell yeah.
so you can look forward to that.
Oh,
Yeah.
What was that movie we watched with What the Fuck Did I Just Watch with Gwendolyn Christie and the food?
Flux
Ron needs to
Gourmet.
see that. Have
Flux.
you seen that, Flux Gourmet?
no.
Oh, yeah, that's weird.
Kendall hated it.
Okay.
Eh, yeah, maybe. We also watched House during that one, right?
Which one? Yeah, what the fuck?
So
Which
good.
house?
The Japanese
Yeah.
House.
The Japanese?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because there's
Yeah.
also House, the American version.
Which is also one of my favorites from childhood. House and House 2. Oh my god.
I think you guys should throw I think for your cursed and I'm pretty sure they're cursed, but you should throw in Waxworks, the one with Zach
I am-
Galligan.
trying to wait for like the perfect episode to talk about Waxworks because I
Okay.
Oh.
watched that
that's
movie
fair.
late in life and I'm still mad at myself
Mhm.
for not watching that movie much earlier because it's actually
Yeah, just
incredible.
do Waxworks, Waxworks 2, Gremlins, and Gremlins 2.
The
Because I can't
Perfect
think of any other
Night.
Zach Galligan movies.
Cupid.
from 1997 about incest.
Yep.
Oh, wow, that's right.
Yep.
Oh, man.
Yeah, where his sister's
Yep.
in love with him.
Hey, we
Not
came in
even in
clutch
love with
for
them.
once.
They had a night together.
I didn't even know about this one, but wow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we had to watch it on YouTube because I think
It's
it's like
nowhere.
a TV movie.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's nowhere. Probably for good reason.
Yeah, we picked it because of the incest, so we did it.
We did it to ourselves.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
We can't blame anyone for that but us.
Well, at least
What
you
is
didn't do it to
you?
any family members.
No, Ron.
Thank you, Ron.
No, Ron.
What is it you attract what you put out or something like that?
Like The Secret? Like you. Yeah, this is The Secret.
Okay. Well, Ron, thank you so much for coming on. And this was so fun. And like I said, you made Two Girls One Crypt history by being our first guest on a regular episode.
Yeah.
Well, I'm always glad to be a part of history in a positive way rather than a negative way. So thank you both for having me. I had a great time. This was a blast. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Also, please plug your show.
Yeah. Duh.
Yes.
Jeez.
You can find me once every 2 weeks on the Film Strip podcast. Filmstrippod.com, Filmstrippod, wherever you find podcasts, you will find us. We have a YouTube channel where sometimes we post our video recordings of our episodes. Sometimes it's just our audio feeds. Kind of depends on if the camera breaks or not, and if the recording works correctly or not. But we have some of our Film Strip session shows on there, and it's a good time, I think. And yeah, youtube.com/filmstrippod, on Spotify, on all the other things. And if you'd like me, like, bulldozing over the actual show format and making it about my stupid digressions, then you'll love the Film Strip podcast, because it's just some episodes, especially if it's a bad movie or a movie that nobody's super into, that isn't bad enough to be hilarious. It's just like digression theater, and
it's a good time.
Yeah, I love digression in the movie.
I hope so. I have a good time, and the co-hosts, the main man Jay, and our co-hosts Lindsay and Ryan, everybody's super cool and fun. It's just kind of like a recorded hour and a half-ish chat about a thing between friends. So
that's what this is.
That's kind of like
and
what
then
we
derail. Yeah.
Tangents are us.
Love a tangent.
Then you'll be a fan of the Film Strip podcast. Wow.
Well, thanks again for coming on, Ron. This was so much fun. Yes. I'm so glad that you bullied us into letting you on.
Yes, I invited myself onto your podcast, and the results speak for themselves.
Yes, I am so glad you did. You're like, when am I going to be on? And we made it work. So
yeah. And how about next week was the answer.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly. Well, joke's on you, because I have you down for like 4 more episodes this year.
All right. That's exciting to me. I get to talk about my one of my favorite horror franchises of all time, and one of the early super moments of my time with the Film Strip podcast. We did me and Jay did all of the Jason movies leading up to a big crossover episode with Jay was also doing all of the Nightmare on Elm Street movies at the same time.
Wow. And you met up for Freddy versus Jason?
We had once every... And we all brought everybody together for Freddy versus Jason.
Love that. That's fun.
Yeah. So for anyone listening who is pissed at us about our Friday the 13th presentation and opinions, we are attempting to bring a man into the room and maybe redeem it a little bit.
Yeah. Men always make it better. So
right. Because they're going to tell us what to think. So it'll be fixed. Don't worry.
We have kicked ourselves every day since inviting guests on that we did not have Ron on for Friday the 13th. We never thought about it until we started doing Scream. And now we're going to retcon that.
Yes.
So.
Well, with your tiny female brains, it's to be expected.
I know, it's hard. Ron, try being a woman for a day. It's really tough.
It's funny you say that, but we really do have tiny pea brains. Me and Missy actually
just talked about this. Yeah, yeah. There's a brain cell that we transmit over Wi-Fi, and we pass it back and forth. Yep. So, joke's on us.
I don't think you're. I don't think you're giving yourselves enough credit. I think you both have a brain cell and they talk to each other remotely.
Thank you, Ron.
I was about to say, is he about to compliment us?
Nope.
No.
Nope. All right.
Well,
That's
thank
not
you
my
again.
stock in trade. If I start complimenting people, people get afraid that I'm like gonna like walk into traffic or something or disappear into the Japanese suicide forest.
No, it's weird. So real quick, so at Christmas, I was with my husband's family, and he has two brothers. One of which I said you remind me of him, and his name's Daniel. And I was saying something, and I said something about being hyperbolic, and Daniel was like, and Shane was like, and I was like, wait, did I say that in the wrong text? And they were like, no, that was just a really good word. Like that was a fantastic word to use. And I was like, do you guys really think I'm that stupid that you were impressed when I used
By the word hyperbolic?
Like, I was so shocked that Daniel was like impressed by me. I was like, I'm never getting this back ever again.
They think we're so dumb. They could be right.
You're talking to the girl who used to say archive instead of archive.
You said it one time. You just read it wrong.
I said it in front of you one time, Misty.
You did. You did. I forgot about that. Yeah.
It's fine. But yes. So anyway, with that.
Look, if they didn't want you to say it that way, they wouldn't have made half the word chive. So
thank you, Ron. See, a man says it, so it's valid.
Right. We're miserable.
We are miserable. It's gonna be not funny after a while.
I know. It'll be fine. When our husbands are dead, it'll
fine.
not be funny anymore. Because then it's like, well, there's not one man to save us, so what are we gonna do now?
Oh my god. Anyway.
Good night, you two.
Good night.
Sleep tight, I guess.
Thanks for joining us on another episode of Two Girls One Crypt. If you like what you heard, find us on Instagram and Facebook at Two Girls One Crypt and let us know. We also have a private Facebook group where we can discuss more fun horror things, and that is Two Girls One Crypt Keepers. We would also love to have more friends on the podcast. So if that is something that sounds fun for you, send us an email at twogirlsonecrypt@gmail.com and let us know.